everyone, and welcome back to Sip and Spin. My name is Skylar, and over here is Brittany, and today we are back playing Dragon Age Inquisition.
Yes, we are in Emprise du Lion,
The prettiest place ever.
and we are just trying to take out these Red Temple bastards. Okay.
And a few other things along the way.
Yeah.
This is another exploration episode, so I hope y'all love it as much as I do.
So strap in. We're gonna see if we can find Mama's ring. I think it's this way. The only thing about this one is, I say this with every level as I get turned around, but this one more so because it's very linear. There's a lot more, and I'm doing it again, aren't I? I'm going right back down the path. Okay, so I think I do just need to go towards this instead of trying to go, because I think it's gonna go whoosh.
Okay, so it's not like just go down.
Yeah, that's the
Right.
This one's very zigzaggy, and it always trips me up a little bit. But I'll get there in the end, goddammit.
I believe in you, wholeheartedly.
I don't know about that.
I put a lot of faith in you.
I don't. Okay. Back in the saddle. Okay.
That looks like a piece of lyrium to be destroyed.
It's a
Big old piece.
big ass piece of
Oh,
lyrium.
no.
There's so much red lyrium right here. It's a problem.
Yeah. I wish there was like, I don't know if the game does this, but like, where once you take care of like all the lyrium and the Templars, that if you came back to this area, it would be clean and beautiful.
No, not really.
That's so sad.
There's a little bit of that, and I say little bit of that in Veilguard. You'll see with like certain things that you can do. But for the most part, there's just also just not a reason to come back here once you've done it. So they probably didn't think that you would want to come and like see. But you get like reports and stuff where people tell you it's better. So
Yeah.
there's at least that. That's about all though.
Yeah, they didn't have the snow lovers in mind.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I want to see the pretty snow and the pretty mountains without all that bullshit. I forgot we had Solus instead of Dorian. I was like, who the fuck is that?
Who is this man? I don't know you. Or was it vibrating the...
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
I didn't know if it was the controller or if it was that thing. The, like,
Is this?
hey, don't laugh. You think you can't? We gonna kill you. Also, I didn't mention it earlier, but I love your shirt.
Oh, thank you. It's new. My Hex Girl shirt. Well, we were at FYE, and they had a buy one, get one 50% off for t-shirts. And they had a Fallout Nuka-Cola Girl one that I wanted. I was like, oh, okay, I'll get this. And I was going to let Richard get a shirt, and I was going to buy him. And he wouldn't pick out a shirt. And I was like, fine, I'll get a Hex Girl shirt. Which I didn't originally go for. It's because it's not really my size. It's a little big. But I was like, that's fine. I'll just wear it with, like, shorts. And it'll be oversized.
Yeah.
But it's like, fine, don't get a free shirt, man. Get my own shirt.
Yeah, both of my outfits should be coming in tomorrow. So
Exciting.
I guess which, yeah, I almost thought I was gonna have to tell you to return my ticket today.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, because one of my coworkers, when I was like, "Hey, do you think you can get this day off?" They were like, "Yeah," and then they did, but then they made plans for that day, and I just found out yesterday. So I was like, "Oh, I was counting on you to work that day. That's why I asked you if you would be able to work that day."
So do you get to go?
I think so.
Okay. Come anyway.
Because my dad said to see if Carly can come in, but Carly can't because she got a second job. So, which is fine because she doesn't really work for us anymore, but she works for 2 other places. And she was like, Wednesday's her only day off from her other 2 jobs. And I was like, okay, yeah, then don't worry about it. And so I told him, I was like, yeah, Carly can't work that day. And he was like, it's fine, it's just one day. And I'm like, so I think it's okay.
Okay.
There's an elven artifact nearby.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Solus. What is it?
Oh, I see it.
Excellent.
Found it.
The wards are functioning again.
Lucky. Okay. Still nothing here. Okay. We keep going. To the Tower of a Bone.
You could
I
have been
thought
one of
those
the
were real
Charter's
people
Blackwall.
from behind.
You've got the
and I was like,
stature.
what the
You
hell
had a-
are they just doing
You'd
there?
be my boss.
Hey, I'm a great boss. I'm a firm believer in no pants Fridays.
And a mercenary. I'm done with that part of my life.
Why? Because you're better now. Because there's something wrong with working for gold. The thing about my guys, they're honest with themselves. You could have learned that lesson.
Yikes. You fucking bragging on Blackwall, man. Leave Tom alone.
Yeah, can't wait to play this on my own in Romance Blackwall and see how that storyline goes. when you're
Changes,
romancing
yeah.
him.
Definitely more dramatic.
Also, I saw all the TikTok comments after you told me I could look, and people being like, yeah, I just couldn't stand by Blackwall after he did that. I was like, why?
Yeah. Some people take it hard, man. They don't like to be lied to like that.
They were like, my Inquisitor couldn't stand behind, like, the way that my Inquisitor is, they couldn't stand behind him. I was like, okay, sure. It didn't seem that bad to me. I mean, it wasn't great, but...
I mean, it just goes into roleplay. I get it. You have certain ideals for your character. Oh, God, I almost didn't see you.
Yeah, Bull, I don't think the trains are gonna work on
Whoops.
that.
Don't do that. Yeah, you were easy. Okay.
There you go, get that high ground.
Ow.
Oh my god.
Oh,
There you go.
dang, Archie. Come on up.
Struggle, you poor thing. You tried really hard, and that's what matters.
She does that a lot. It's funny.
I just heard this like god awful sound from next to me, and I was like, "What the hell?" And it's just her, like having the hardest time ever.
She's goofy. Can I not? Are there still enemies here? Hold the tower. Well, I'm gonna take it.
It's ours now.
As soon as I find whoever this last guy is. Apparently. No. You guys. Pages ran right into it every time. So funny. Don't run. Okay, you got him. I'm sure. Good job. Now can I take it?
Watch you go all the way back
So,
up there. There's still
where
one
were
more
we?
enemy.
Ah, yes. Mage to C4.
Little aggressive. Arashock to H4. Check.
Speaking of aggressive, I assume Arashok is your term for the queen. King to F1.
Pawn to B5.
All right. You have my curiosity. Mage takes pawn.
You call your Tamasrans mages? Ben Hasrath to F6.
You call your knights Ben Hasrith. Incidentally, knight to F3.
Ben Hasrath makes more sense than horses. They're sneaky, and they can move through enemy lines. Arashok to H6.
Pawn to D3.
Ben Hasrath to H5. Ha! All right, take some time. Think about your life choices.
Not gonna lie, them playing chess in their head is pretty hot.
That was so cute.
I can't even play chess when I'm looking at a board. I
Yeah.
couldn't do it in my head.
I was literally just sitting there, like, out, like, cheesing the whole time. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, their interactions are pretty cute. I just played chess. Okay. There's a lot to do here. There's a landmark. Where are you? I am busy.
There's some loot.
Okay.
Just bones right in the middle of camp.
You might be able to hear a neighbor dog. I'm sorry about that. It is yippy and annoying.
Yeah, everyone should have big dogs.
Sometimes I don't mind small dogs, but they are always louder than big dogs,
Yeah.
which is annoying. You
Very-
can train them.
Yappy.
Yeah, they're very yappy. The Tower of Bone is so named for the hundreds of human bones discovered in a hidden chamber beneath the flagstones.
Don't like that.
The bones were cremated in accordance with Chantry law, and the chamber cleansed and sealed. Local tales of the tower and its grisly contents abound. Some believe Teventers built the structure, reinforcing its foundation with blood magic. Other tales, the elves built the tower. My favorite is particularly imaginative. In this story, a blood mage summoned a greater pride demon who then possessed the entire tower. When the mage died, his sons were unable to control the demon, so they commissioned 8 monstrous iron chains intended to hold it. The touch of the cold iron chain is the only thing holding the stone abomination in place. Should they break, the tower will pull itself off its foundations and walk, destroying everything in its path.
Oh, good.
That is very imaginative. Let's hope. It's just your imagination on that last one there.
I'm like, surely not.
I hear you over here. Go ahead and do this.
Yeah.
Doing your weird little whispers. It's like parcel tongue. And a yippy dog. Yay.
You think it'd stop by now?
Oh, it doesn't. It
Oh.
never stops. It's continuous.
Oh, hi. No, that's the cat.
And now there's a cat. All of the noises.
Because the dog's barking. Okay. You're okay. Everything will be okay.
Jesus. It's also harder when everything's so white.
Mm.
It's not like behind me, is it? Oh, I can actually go all the way around on this one.
He's right behind me.
Okay, there's one. 2 more. Come on.
One down.
5. Last one. Oh. Okay. God, I was hurting my eyes.
Yeah, you moved so fast. I was like, I didn't even have time to register what I was looking at before you were just like scroll.
Sorry.
I'm like, I'm trying to help. Slow down.
Okie dokie.
You got it much easier that time. I don't know why you struggled so much the first time.
She does that. Okay. Mama's ring should be over here.
Now the birds are chirping. It's kind of like ambient noise, though.
Yeah, a little
Everyone
bit.
enjoy the sounds of nature.
We're forcing you to.
You don't have a choice.
Hopefully it's not too late.
Well, I guess you do if you don't watch it.
Yeah, that is the choice.
That would be sad. So.
Don't make that choice. Oh, there are more. You guys are right.
Enjoy the ambient sounds of suburban. This isn't really a suburban.
Yeah, not technically, but it's like,
The neighborhood behind you is off
Yeah.
that side street. That's definitely a suburb.
yeah. This is more just like Midtown-ish. Not even technically Midtown, I don't think.
Yeah, no, Midtown's I think right where, I think I could say the street because every place ever has the same street. Right where Broadway starts, I think is where Midtown starts.
Yeah, we're just like right up from that. Close, but
And then it goes to downtown and lower town. All the way up to river.
alright. Down Mama's ring.
Like, I try not to ever say any street names, but then I was like, I think Broadway's fine because
Yeah.
every place ever has a Broadway street.
Yeah. A snow-covered diary, an excerpt from Adeline's diary. A messenger came today. He said Gerard was killed. He tried to explain to Remy how it happened, but Remy wasn't listening. I had to tell him to leave. I tried to explain to Remy what it all meant, but I don't think he heard me either. He just shivered and asked me to put more wood on the fire. I don't think he understands. Maybe he just doesn't want to. I hate this war.
Okay, Mochi, you can't go much further. Okay. Otherwise, I'm gonna put you on the ground.
Let me. Thank you.
Sorry. I won't actually throw you on the ground. That's just a song.
To letters home. Dell. It is Aldrich, like I told you it would be. I always know when it's him. I get that prickle at the back of my neck. Maker knows how it happens. It just does. You should have trusted me. I knew he wouldn't let me go. I'm going to lay a false trail, get him away, then double back to come at him from behind. Then I'm going to end him. I hope I'll have the opportunity to send this. Maybe I'll find a messenger in Sarania. I just like writing to you, talking to you. It makes me feel like you're close, like father's close. He taught us everything he knew about hunting, which gives me the courage I'll need to do what I have to do. Love always, Diane. Okay, that doesn't sound good.
It's just batteries.
Oh, I meant the letter, but
Oh.
yeah, nothing Mochi does sounds good.
Mochi's
Sure.
gonna kiss Julia.
She can get in line.
Yeah, right?
Miss ma'am. What are you doing, Mochi?
I wanted to get Julia in the picture.
A fisherman's letter. Hey, Wormface. You know our usual spot under Judy's Crossing? I was there fishing 2 nights ago when the entire thing came down. A thunderous noise like you never heard. Maker must have been watching my sorry behind. I don't know how I got out of there alive. It was those damn Templars. I told you there was something shifty about them. Anyway, I was picking myself up when I saw something glittering in the rubble on the shore. I would have gone and looked, but those Templars were poking around what was left of the bridge, and I didn't want them to see me. I'm thinking there might have been some sort of treasure hidden in the bridge. I'll need you on lookout when I dig. Come by when you've a mind to, and we'll head over. Hook nose.
Worm
Alright.
face and hook nose.
So, they sound like fishermen. Those are fishermen names if I ever heard. What's this? A shard. Okay. Where? There.
Oh, it's down.
Yeah. Okie dokie.
Easy enough.
And let's see if we can find over there.
Crazy to think that the war can reach even up here.
I hear you. Thank you.
No fall damage that time. You did so good.
Oh, this is the crossing bridge they were talking about, I think.
Ah.
They just called it, or shortened it to Judy. So,
Ah.
I guess. Oh, that's behind me. But let's go this way really quick. We'll get this. We're gonna have to have someone fix the bridge. Oh, Cullen, it's your favorite thing to do. Can you make this one pretty? Because it's a pretty bridge.
Impressive.
We might be able to rebuild this.
I swear to God, if we come back and it's just wood planks, I'm gonna smack him.
It's so pretty.
It would be pretty if he rebuilds it correctly.
See, over there, you don't have your red lyrium to worry about. We'll get to see prettiness.
Oh, yay.
Okay.
Just turn around, there's that ugly red.
It's not ugly necessarily. It's just bad what it is.
I think that shade of red in particular is ugly. Like,
Oh yeah,
never
like
been
blood red.
I've
type of
never been a
thing.
fan of like ruby red or blood red or any of those.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
big fan of like garnet,
Okay.
burgundy, maroon,
Yeah.
like those shades of red. Love.
Not like red.
Yeah.
Gotcha. It's fair enough.
like the warmer shades of
Oh,
red.
hello.
Not the
Yeah.
what's the word I'm thinking of? That's like
Like not too vibrant.
yeah, vibrant, not the vibrant reds.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's right there. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Solus, stay. Oh, you did it too.
Fuck.
It's just not gonna let me jump that way, is it? Okay. Dicks. But this, sure. What? You're kidding me. Invisible wall! Oh my god. Okay.
That just seems silly.
That was very silly. Okay. And that's the bridge we can't cross. Okay, so we have to go back this way.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Is it well? Are we well?
Now that we've killed the Templars.
Yeah, there's still, you know, a would-be god to deal with. Who was the reason for the Templars' insanity? It's just a small thing, really.
So we can take him.
Yeah, I'm not worried about Griffith. He's a punk-ass bitch.
He sucks, man. He's just so whiny.
I'm literally just a girl, and I've kicked his ass every time we've been around each other.
Coming up to it being like, you stole my power. I was gonna just take over the world. And so what?
Yeah, I didn't even have to try. I just did it on accident. Now what's that tell you? Tells you I'm better.
You're
I
weak,
should be
Corypheus.
God.
Weak.
When a girl asks you if you're a god, you say you're a god. I watched that movie in forever.
I don't know what you quoted.
Ghostbusters.
Oh. I was never into Ghostbusters.
I wasn't like into it, but I've definitely seen the movie a handful of times. And
Yeah.
know a few quotes here and there.
The only thing I know is who gonna call Ghostbusters, and that's it. That's the extent of my knowledge.
Fair enough.
I couldn't even tell you a single character's name. Oh, a bottle.
Nice.
We only have 10 more bottles to find.
We might be able to do it.
And we got all those mosaic pieces.
Yeah, I'm not. Don't hold your breath on that one.
Aw. I got really excited because today before I left, I was like, I'm gonna 100% good pizza, great pizza, because I was like, okay, I just need to activate a cat thing, a TV, and I found out the hidden achievement because I was looking in the achievements in game where it's like, watch these many Zaw segment facts.
Oh,
watch
yeah,
this.
yeah.
I scrolled all the way down to the bottom. One of them was like, have a lazy day, serve no pizzas. So I was like, okay. So I just literally sat there and just didn't serve anybody.
And that's the hidden achievement?
And that was the hidden achievement because it popped up in the bottom like the actual Steam achievement. So it wasn't just one for in-game.
Funny.
And that was, but then I exited the game.
I
and
heard
it
you
was
in the
like,
training yard this
do
morning.
10 days with no.
I was running new
helpers.
recruits through some drills.
And I was like, oh,
Should
well, I guess I
quieter
can
next
start a
time?
new game and do that
No,
just before
no.
I get any helpers.
It's fine.
'Cause I don't know that I can.
Children don't learn unless
them
you
once
shouted
I
them.
have them.
You can.
Oh, can you?
Yeah. You just go to, like, where in your menu that shows you what's activated. You can just click on it and unactivate them.
Yeah, because I'm supposed to.
But it might be easier without, like, in a new game.
Yeah.
Less toppings.
Without people being like, I want a topping that's literally, or a pizza that's literally every topping you have. I'm
That's
like,
the most annoying order. It takes up so much time.
that one, vegan pizza and vegetarian pizza are my least favorites because
They have the most toppings.
They have the most on
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, they are
When
annoying.
people are like, oh, all meat, I'm like, great, that's like 7 ingredients. The vegan or vegetarian's like
Everything.
15.
Yeah.
And now I have peaches. So that's another one I had to add. But I do
Yeah.
like the peaches.
You too. I like the peach decor, and I got the little outfit because it was cute.
I did too.
Had to get the outfit and put it on immediately.
I did too.
Okay, who are we looking
I'm like,
for?
I have the little braids with the clips
Yeah.
and then the beret and the cute. I'm like, oh, I love it.
So cute.
It looks so cute. And I'm currently working on activating every single peach decor ever. I only have a few more to get, like in the garden, and then the tables. But I don't know that I want to keep the tables activated. I want to still have them just so I can collect all of the peach ones.
Yeah.
But I kind of like having the little peach table toppers, but with my like light wood
Yeah.
tables and chairs, like it still looks.
Yeah, that's kind of what I didn't get the tables yet because I wasn't sure if I wanted the peach table. That's too much.
Yeah.
But I might still get them, yeah, like you said, just to have them.
Yeah, but not activate them.
Yeah. Dell, it's over. It's done. I got him. Okay, so this is a continuation of that one letter we found. I'm going back to my old camp to pick up the letter I left for you, and then I'm leaving this horrible place. I don't have to skulk around anymore, hiding behind trees and erasing my tracks. I'm free and I'm coming home. Diane. I hope you made it and you killed your stalker. That's good.
Also, us and the boys are ready to level up.
Yes. Okay. Let's see. What are we working on here? We've got evasion. And we got mercy killing. Attacks on panicked or sleeping enemies are automatically crits.
Oh, that could be good, because doesn't Dorian use that scare thing a lot to panic them?
And I think Bull can also panic them.
Yeah.
So that makes sense, because we always have Bull, and we usually have Dorian. Okay. Speaking of Bull, I guess we'll get your last one of these upgrades. Hey, baby. Okay, so you can get a 50% damage bonus to Ravage, or Dragon Rage no longer damages you, although you can no longer use it as often. So this is the ability that, so the deeper that he is hurt, the more that he does. So you could take it away where it doesn't damage him anymore, but he just can't use it as much, or we could do a 50% damage bonus.
I kind of like a 50% damage bonus.
All right.
I think Bull can stand being hurt a little bit. He looks hot when he's bloody.
Okay.
And I stand by that.
I think I'll try to get Blizzard for you, so we'll just get ice armor. Okay. Sorry if there's a weird beating. I'm not quite sure what that is outside the window.
There is a little squirrel, though. Look at that little guy.
I don't think he's making that noise.
No, he's not. But there is a little squirrel. How cute. I'm just peeping in your neighbor's yard.
That's fine. The animals do it all the time. You're just one of the gang.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's go raid these quarries and free villagers.
Let's do it. I also started playing Graveyard Keeper, and I swear every time I open that game, I'm pissed off.
See, I have that game. I just can't get into it. Every time I try,
It's just so
like I've heard it's really good, but I've heard the beginning is a slug, and like every time I go to the beginning, I just can't do it.
I just get so confused. I'm like, okay, it's like, well, you need this thing. And I'm like, well, where do I get this thing? And then it's like, you have to unlock a technology for it. And then I go to look for the technology, and I'm like, it's like, you already have this technology. So then I'm like, then where the hell am I supposed to find? Like, I don't know what's going on ever. I'm so confused every time I open that game.
Yeah, it's just, there's a lot, like, in the beginning. I feel like it was, like, overwhelming. That's why I was like, no. Also, if you're wondering why I'm running away from all of my markers, I saw this part that we're at, and I realized, oh, this is where we get the flower crown secret. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that since I recognize where we're at before I forget. So this is, that little cave.
Yeah.
This is this. So it's hidden. You don't know it unless you know it, but you will need a mage because you're gonna have to light some balefire. And again, this, like, who would know to jump on that cave? But this is what you have to do for this part. You have to get up here somehow. Like, how did you ever find this out? I don't know. Okay, and you're gonna want to climb on this board, jump here, and it's a false wall.
Oh, okay.
How would you know that? And then these are the steps he told you to go down, 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 down. And you just keep going down steps.
So this was the little guy.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
And you just keep going down. It's like, how would you ever learn this?
How did you find out?
Other people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I've played this game like so many times all the way through. I've 100%ed it. I never knew about this until like maybe a couple years ago. And then it's just in this little edge of the cliff here, there's just a little box.
This is it. Take it. Use it. I'm going laughing all the way.
Little freak.
And then you get Ardent Blossom.
Cute! Can we put it on? It's probably not better than what we have. I just want to see it.
Why is it not showing me people's helmets now? It used to. Okay. I might have to be at Skyhold.
Oh, okay.
But Blackwall, I won't put you in it. I mean, it is 40. Oh, but this is the description of it. So I said to the fellow, "You want a what?" And it turns out I heard him right the first time. "A helmet of flowers," he said, "with a vein of lyrium running through it to keep them flowers alive." I thought for sure this had to be some elven thing, something for frolicking in the woods. But no, it was for a duel, he said. Bloody or lesions. Dwarven pride demanded I make the damn thing effective at least. So, we'll put it on, but I could, to remember where it's at.
Aww!
There it is!
It's so cute!
It is cute, and we can keep it on to see it. We will unfortunately have to see everyone else's ugly helmets though.
Yeah, that's bad.
But we can keep it on for a little bit since we got it. It's pretty.
It is very pretty.
But yeah, that's the very super secret quest that you kind of don't know unless you know, but that's where you get it. And it only unlocks if you do the one in the Emerald Graves first. So you have to do the tiniest cave first.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it won't unlock this area for you. There is a theory that the guy that you hear talking, his voice, do you remember from Origins that hermit in the woods who had like the acorn from the tree and he was kind of crazy, but it was like really powerful and you couldn't kill him? Some people thinks it sounds like his voice, and that it might just be him, like somehow again all powerful and like able to talk to you. Like,
yeah,
you don't know where he is or who he is. So that's my favorite theory on Helios. There's a few other ones, but I think that one's the most fun because it ties into the other games and stuff.
Oh, see, my theory was it was just like a tiny gnome living in a hole.
That's fun too. You know, I don't know if there are gnomes in Thetis, but I like it.
There should be.
I mean, there are dragons. There could be gnomes. Like, it's not that far-fetched, I don't think. There's magic.
Yeah, if magic is there, gnomes are also there. Gnomes are actually the most powerful wizards alive. And I will die on that hill, actually.
I need you to make an all-powerful gnome wizard in D&D sometime then, so that you can act it out.
I will.
I think that'd be fun.
Don't play with me. I'll make him chaotic evil too. Have you seen those
Yes,
TikToks
do
of the
it.
guy? So he...
You be a chaotic evil wizard gnome, and I'll be a bubblegum pop girly sweet bard, and we'll be best friends.
Well, so there's this TikTok series of this guy, and he always he has this little gnome figurine that he makes say the most unhinged evil shit, and he's like a wizard gnome. And have you not seen these TikToks?
I don't think so. I see a lot of D&D TikToks, but I don't...
This isn't D&D.
Oh, just
This
like
is
a
some
gnome.
guy
Oh.
with like a garden gnome that he put a little wizard outfit on and makes it say crazy things.
I don't think I've seen that, no.
By God, I'm going to educate you. This is my like favorite.
Gotta learn.
Yeah, his name is Terry.
Terry.
Is the gnome's name.
Of course.
Oh, but I only did a little bit.
Terry, get in the corner for doing dark magic.
Oh, but I only did a little bit.
Terry, that boy can't walk anymore because of you, bud.
Oh, that's what you're mad about?
Yeah, man, yeah.
I love it. But now I really want you to make an evil wizard gnome character in a campaign.
I will.
And I'll be a really sweet bard. I just has to be like, no.
No, you can't do that.
Hey, Blackwall, what's the most limbs you've ever cut off something in one swing?
For the Wardens, battle is a sacred duty. A vigil kept to guard the world against destruction. It's not a game.
Right, same here.
Do heads count?
Heads absolutely count.
Then 3.
Nice. Down on the collarbone and through, right? That's how I get the good ones.
Okay.
You boys.
But yeah, there's one where there's like a dragon terrorizing the city, and Terry's like outside on the windowsill being like, "Hey, fuck you, dragon!" And the guy who's doing it is like, "No, quit antagonizing the dragon. You're gonna get us killed. Quit." He's like, "Hey, dragon, you suck." Yeah, if you're a bad gnome, you don't get your slime jelly kebab thing.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe I roll really bad and then the gnome hates slime jelly kebabs.
Oh, the horror.
Coot?
Coot? We need more villagers. We've gone through the miners already. Weaklings. Get the rest from the most recent list. I don't care if the village is running out. No one will miss them. Yikes.
Yeah. Richard's gonna be like, can y'all just get through this first campaign, please? Because we're like already like.
I have so many
druids-
characters I already want to be.
Yeah, druids in an arranged marriage, and evil gnome wizard, and babysitter.
Yes. Letter of confirmation. To confirm, yes, I've heard the reports. The Inquisition is on the rise, but they'll be a toothless hound once our master deals with them. We stand between the enemy and Corypheus. He gave us what the Chantry never would, a second chance. I don't want to see a single man let him down. So the Lyrium.
I thought we stand between the enemy and Corypheus meant like they thought Corypheus was the enemy.
No, they think we're the enemy.
Oh.
So, let it follow where we walk, take root where we settle. Never forget that your footsteps, yours, mark Corypheus' path to victory. Samson.
I found a letter from Samson himself.
I know that name.
Cullen will want that. Oh, Mr. Shard.
Don't worry, we'll get it.
Okay, you might have to come back for that. We'll keep going this way in our little flower crown.
We're so cute.
Give me a second.
Yeah. Do you want to be in the middle of the fight?
I'm a little busy.
Okay, we gotta kill your captors first.
Kill this guy. Thank you. Okay. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, at this point I'd be like, no.
Oh, was there still an enemy over there? Whoops.
Have you freed everyone?
Give me a minute. Damn, you're awfully demanding.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, all three of you took that long to kill that guy. You needed me to help. Come on, guys.
You're better than this.
You are two beefy guys with swords and a mage. That's very powerful. Can we just, like, not? Isn't magic feared for a reason? I don't see why. Soulless. Dorian always running head first into shit. You mages aren't very smart. Letter about Lyrium. To Paxley. I've seen the transformations. It's a horror to watch your soldiers' faces change. To realize they might not remember you day to day. It's a sword in the guts, but the ones who make it through are near invincible. Feed elf fruit to the soldiers hurting as much as they want. Beyond that, it's just waiting until they stop feeling pain. Remind them they spread the lyrium. It grows at our touch. With the materials I've sent, they'll grow enough for a dozen armies. The materials being the villagers. It's proof we're on the right path, that any suffering is worthwhile. Remind them, Samson. Because if you remember...
Samson about spreading red lyrium.
When we went in the future with Dorian, they were growing red lyrium in people. So that's what they need these prisoners for, is to grow the red lyrium.
Yeah, I tried to black out that part of this game. It made me really upset.
It's pretty rough. Oh, what's up there? Okay.
They tossed my boyfriend, who wasn't yet my boyfriend at the time's dead body at my feet, and it made me really upset.
That did happen. You are correct.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay. What's up here? Anything?
Oh,
Hey.
hi.
Hey. What a sandwich that was. Okay.
Hot.
Oh, crap. Okay. We can... Oh, hello.
Weren't even really paying attention. You leave my warriors alone.
Don't transform. Ha. Okay.
I fucking dare you to try.
Alright.
See what happens.
I mean, it's cute. You think you could.
I'll kill you so hard.
Me and my flower crown. I'll look cute doing it.
Elf root. Do elves just call it root?
No, we have another name for it.
Well, that's no fun.
You spend too much time with Sarah.
I don't like Sarah, but Blackwall, Celis, and Sarah are the funniest trio you can take out together. Because they just rag on Celis the entire time. They're so funny as a threesome.
Are all the cages open?
No, there's 3 more. We're working on it, man.
I'm not going to forget anybody. I'm the Inquisitor.
We have a checklist on the right side of the screen. Don't worry, we won't forget.
Look at you just casually walking through. Maybe leave. Okay. Well. Okay. You better let me climb this. don't. The quarry.
Oh, for its azure granite.
Okay. Alright. Okay. More villagers. More villagers, I guess. Let's see where that one is. Over there. Maybe we can just go this way. Oh, okay.
We're going right here.
That's where I wanted to go anyway. Actually, tricked you all. Never let them know your next move. And none of you are gonna come, are you? I don't know. She's going through it. It's fine.
I've never heard her make that sound before. It was honestly shocking. I was like, girl, it's not that bad.
I don't think she meant to make that sound, if I had to guess. Okay. Try this again. Can't go up there anyway. No.
Just get back to the bridge.
Try not to fall off this time.
I was about to say the same thing.
I almost did. Okay. Is this even where I want to be?
I want to see the wolves.
We
Wait, is there
just have to
nothing
kill
over here?
them.
Oh.
It's a chest. I
Red
guess.
lyrium coming out of it.
Take that too. Okay. Oh, I have an appointment for my next tattoo, and I'm gonna start my Dragon Age sleeve.
Nice.
I'm so nervous, but I'm excited.
I'm just trying to decide if I want to do the Hunter x Hunter thigh tattoo or the Dragon Age Flora sleeve.
I think they'll both be cool, but I am kind of excited to see the Hunter x Hunter thigh, just to see
Okay.
what it ends up looking like. Because I feel like there could be so many options.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, ooh, I wonder what you're gonna go with. Like, are you gonna go with like a bunch of portraits? Or are you doing just
no.
like, do you know what you want?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've had the Hunter x Hunter tattoo, like, the idea for
okay.
it planned out for probably 5 years now, like, since I first watched Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, wow, okay.
But, so there's this one tattoo, and I have a screenshot of the text message I sent to my friend, because I wanted her to draw it for me,
Okay.
but she never did.
Oh.
It's been like 5 years.
Oh,
So.
no.
I thought about having Yano do it, because Yano is the one who drew my Raven Cycle tattoo. 'Cause
Okay.
after 3 years, when I decided to get the Raven Cycle tattoo one, I asked my friend if she would draw the Raven Cycle tattoo, and then she just never texted me back, so I was like, oh, okay, I guess we're not friends anymore, but...
Dang.
Because after you go 5 years without hearing from somebody, it's like, I still call her my friend. I'm like,
But,
yeah,
yeah.
my friend, but I'm like, I guess technically we're not, because
I
we
get
haven't
it,
spoken
yeah.
in 5 years, but...
In your head, yeah.
Yeah, because there wasn't any hard feelings.
Right,
I
just
think she just
time.
got really busy with school, and then by the time, like, she's probably out of school now, but now it's been so long, it's like...
Yeah. Just one of those things.
Yeah.
Life.
We both were friends when we were young, and I say young, we met in person at an NCT concert in 2019, and, like, but...
Yeah. Hell yeah.
But I took a screenshot of the message.
In the hollow of the marked tree by the river.
She's not doing good.
When he returns from the war, he'll know to look there. Let him hate me and move on.
Oh.
Oh.
Do we have to?
We don't want to give her last words? Her dying wish?
Let him hate her just so we can move on? Like...
Well, I think hate her for dying
Oh.
type of thing. Like,
I was like, it's not her fault she died.
Have you looked
Unless she
everywhere?
like lied and
So
like told
many of
him
us.
she left or something.
Mm.
But then, I mean, then he doesn't have to know she died again. Still sad either way.
It is really sad.
Okay, where are we going next? This way?
Thought it'd be easy to find in my camera roll, but now I'm starting to think I should just search the messages again.
It's been so long.
Well, no, because I screenshotted it recently
haven't
when I was
said much
thinking
to
about
me
going
since-
to
well, You know,
There is
the
little
new
to say.
tattoo artist.
I assumed we were alike. We'd seen war,
make sure I
knew
have
its
it on
terrible
hand.
cost, but understood that it was necessary. But there was nothing necessary in what you did. You did not survive death and destruction. You sowed them to feed your own desires.
I know that. I see it every time I look in a mirror. I tried to make up for it.
By wearing another's skin. You ran away rather than face what you had done. You wasted your time.
Dang. Soulless.
Yikes.
Let the man breathe.
But this is like the full description. This is just an example of like how I wanted the nin types to go. But I'll let you kill these people first.
Okay.
But I did find it.
Nice. Okay. That sounds cool. I mean, I bet you can give Lacey that description. She'd do it.
Yeah.
If no one else draws it for you. Because I know she likes Hunter x Hunter. She has figures of it
Break the locks, please.
in her boot.
Yeah, I'll probably let her design it.
Have you freed everyone?
Because I
I'm
also want to
working
get
on it.
Kite involved too. Maybe his scythe.
That would be cool.
Yeah. I don't want faces on me.
That's fair. It's definitely not for everyone.
Yeah, that's just like my personal thing. I'm like, no faces. Because like I want a Bungo Stray Dogs one too, but
Oh yeah, I want a Dazai and a Chuya together, and probably will be their faces. But it's only because I know I trust Lacey with faces. 'Cause
Yeah.
she does really good, and they look exactly like they're supposed to. So
Okay.
if it was anyone else, I'd be like, no faces. But I trusted Lacey.
yeah. See, I've been trying to think of what to do for Chuya because I want a Chuya one specifically.
Do his hat
Yeah,
and his
see,
hair, like just like hair and
Yeah.
hat. That'd be cute.
But I was thinking, I was like, if I was going to get a face, it would be Chuya's.
I mean, it's a good face to get.
And then I've considered like Chuya, and then Akashi and Bokuto have been the only ones I've ever considered getting faces. But even with Akashi and Bokuto, I considered just doing their eyes in like boxes with like their jersey numbers underneath their box. But
That'd be cute. Yeah, just eyes are cool too.
But I'm like, everyone has like those kind of anime tattoos with like the boxes with the eyes, and I'm like, that's so basic. I want something that's like different, because I don't want to like take anyone else's tattoo, being like, and then it's like, oh, you see someone who has an Akashi and Bokuto tattoo, and their eyes.
I mean, you can still do that, but then you can like, you can tell Lacey like, but I want it different. And
Yeah.
like, I bet she could come up with something.
Because after we do the Hunter x Hunter one, and after we do the Dragon Age one, I do kind of just like next time I get a tattoo, be like, hey, this is like who I want tattooed. I don't really want their face. What can you come up with? And
Yeah.
just kind of like leave it in her hands, like the whole thing.
I bet she would. see Richard's newest one? Okay, I'll have to show it to you if I release. He got his next Princess Mononoke. He got the forest spirit, the tree, or the deer, the stag.
Oh, I haven't seen the stag. I saw the knife.
Yeah, no, he got Tuesday. Tuesday or Monday was his last appointment. That's when I made mine.
Oh, okay, then yeah, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I think it has to have been Tuesday, then the day after D&D.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you wouldn't have seen it.
Yeah. So I did want a Princess Mononoke tattoo as well, but just specifically the one scene.
Oh,
but,
yeah. That's a good scene. I think I want to get something too, but I think I want to encompass all of them. So I think I want to get like around somewhere all of the sidekicks. So I want like Calcifer, I want a Gigi, I want Suit Sprites, and then I think I want Haku like as a dragon, just like circling, and have them like around him, like on him or under him, and like just do like all of the like little sidekick characters.
I am getting a slutty Haku tattoo, and not because Haku's slutty, but because I'm getting it like right here.
See, I also thought Haku down my spine would be cool too. But
I mean, like,
nice.
I'll be slutty.
Yeah,
with the tattoo.
you're the slutty one.
I'm the slutty one. Because it is going in between and then underneath my boob.
Awesome.
Because I have my Haku earrings that I love so much.
Yeah.
So I kind of want a Haku tattoo.
Yeah, I do too. And I kind of want, like, no face. Like, a little baby no face.
Yeah.
Like, as part of the little crowd.
Eventually we got.
Which I have no
get
face
my
earrings
matching,
on now.
My matching Junimo tattoo.
I know. I love my little Junimo. Every time everyone sees them, it also makes me happy because then people talk to me about Stardew Valley, and I get really happy anytime I can talk about Stardew Valley. And I'm like, oh my gosh, yes. Or I wear my Stardew Valley shirt, and someone comments. It almost happens every time I go to the brewery. If I wear that shirt, someone will stop me and talk to me about it, and then I can be like, look at my tattoo. And then we talk about that. It's so fun. I love talking about my little interests. Okay, finally found it. It took me a minute.
Yeah, I do still remember though we talked about how we would get each other's favorite color.
See, I thought we talked about that, and then I was like, well, I'm still getting a green either way. And you were like, well, then I'll just get a yellow.
Oh, okay.
So I thought we decided we were going to do that. I mean, I'll get a yellow one still. Like, I still have room to fill in that I don't know what to do with here. Oh, no. Damn it. I created one.
Freaks. Sorry, that's rude. I mean, they suck.
Silas, can you bring me back to life? No, it's fine. Okay.
Silas, help.
Just do this. Thank you.
I'm like, we're so high level now, I forgot we could die.
Those big ones suck. Okay. But we're fine. Dying is not as crazy
If I were
on
to
this
convert to the
game.
Kyun, what place would I have in your society?
You are chatting.
Ben Hasrath, perhaps, if you prove yourself.
And if I don't?
Oh, laborer, probably.
Laborer?
Strong back, legs, and laborers are important. You can't have the Tamastrans doing the heavy lifting.
Right. I'll pass.
Really? You don't want to see our pamphlet? Digging holes and filling them up again?
Also, he's not in the Coon anymore.
Yeah.
He was kicked out.
And now he's happy here because he has his chargers.
Break the locks, please.
Yeah.
I mean, and us, but the chargers are more important.
Saved us. We can all go home now.
Yes, finally. I freed you all.
Now
Stop
don't ask
asking me
again.
Have you freed everyone? Yes.
Yes, we actually did it.
God damn.
Now leave me alone. Another letter from Samson.
New orders. To Besson. Maddox needs twice the usual red lyrium to modify my armor properly. Taking over as the vessel means it has to be perfect. Have the amount ready in 3 days, and you and your squad will get a chance to serve as Corypheus's honor guard. My own proving goes on. When I first donned the armor, I thought I was drowning in fire. Without Corypheus to stop me, I'd have torn my own skin off. Now the armor's settled. I can march for days without rest, break a man like kindling. I'm finally fit to be the vessel. Maddox may come to you to work on my armor's modifications. If he gives you instructions about the lyrium, follow them to the letter. Treat Maddox like you'd treat me.
We should inform Cullen that we've taken care of Samson's red lyrium hoard.
Wish we could be there when Samson hears about it.
Yeah, I'm like, now when's the quest to take care of Samson?
It's
Was
coming.
that a rift in the sky?
There's
no.
that. It's just red lyrium infused.
Okay.
Something.
Yeah, the way it was up there, it like had like red lyrium rift energy.
Yeah. Red lyrium rift energy. Okay.
Locked door.
We unlocked that. I don't know if
Oh,
everyone saw. I did unlock. Sometimes it doesn't take away the locked door, and I don't know why.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention, I'm gonna be honest. Did
Okay.
we get that exclamation point?
That is the requisition officer. That no. Let's look at another letter. Maybe?
Can Bull jump it? No. Okay, Bull can. Go on, big boy. Oh, it is another letter.
Written confession. I will not survive this. I saw what the Red Templars did to the others. The red crystals, they get in your flesh and they change you. You lose yourself. Then you die. That is to be my fate. I pray Lynette does not mourn for me long. I don't deserve her love. The world must know what I have done. I won't go to the grave carrying this weight. I killed Lynette's brother, Guard. He told her he was going to fight for the Empress, but he never intended to do so. He was going to run away to Ferelden. I caught him one night looking in our bureau for Lynette's jewels. He meant to take them and leave forever. I tried to stop him, but he fought back and I killed him. I never meant to. It was an accident. Make her forgive me. Andraste grant me her strength. Lewis.
Oh.
So, we have a decision with that. But those are both back. Okay, we have to cross the bridge. Okay. We're going to go back over here
What's
to
that
do
one thing
these.
down here?
This is Siludin Keep, which we're going to have to come from this direction.
Oh, okay.
So we'll just come back here to
Okay,
turn these in, and then we'll head up to the keep, which is one of the the claiming things where we storm a keep and claim it.
Okay.
So we'll probably need to get more potions anyway. So we're gonna speak with Mistress Cullen, which is who we talked to earlier.
Good day to you.
And then we discovered that she worked with the Red Templars, and then when we were doing the quarry, we discovered that she knew what they were doing.
You lied. You knew what the Red Templars were doing, but you took their gold and stayed silent.
Yes, I took their gold. Gold and any supplies they would give. All so we could live. There are many orphans in Sarnia. Who protected them when their parents were lost? We couldn't run, not with the river frozen and the demons. If I had said anything, they would have killed me too. So I let them take people, and prayed that one day, someone like you would come destroy them. All we could do was survive till that day. Now it's come, hasn't it? I was right.
It's a big risk to take.
A gamble? What if you had lost?
The thing about gambling, Inquisitor, is that occasionally, winning it all stops being the point. Instead, all that matters is winning enough to stay in the game. Those who died would have died regardless. This way, at least some survived.
You can't know that for sure. Anyways, we'll judge her on the throne. So that'll be something for later.
I hate that part of this game.
We have Mama's ring, which goes to you. There you go. No words, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So this is the guy that murdered his wife's brother.
Right.
We can give it to her, I think, or we can lie to her. It's up to you. So, we can give it to him, or we can give it to her. So we can give it to the murderer of the brother to keep it secret, or we can give it to her to show her what happened actually to her brother. I'm gonna let you pick. So we can give it to Lynette or Lewis. Lynette?
I was alive. All this time he was alive. I didn't even dare.
So tell her.
Louis wrote this confession. He killed your brother.
No, that can't be. God is fighting in the war. He enlisted with the Empress's army. I'd like to be alone. Please leave.
I'm sorry, your husband killed your brother.
Yeah. I mean, she deserves to know the truth.
Yeah. Okay, and then we need to go put that letter in the hollow of the tree for that other person. Which is this way. And then when we go to the keep, we'll go with this guy. And then that's how we recruit him for the Inquisition.
Okay.
Don't mind if I, yes.
Just got a notification from Elena's Snapchat.
Oh gosh. Was that her smile?
Yeah.
Don't get another one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cut that early
Here's
today.
a smile. You don't get another one.
Oh, what's a big bear over there? Why are there bears here? There are always been bears here. Here you go. Okay. Oh. Landmark. Yes.
We'll take it. Oh, Templars. Oh.
Yeet.
I love when he does that.
And I love when they run into my bombs. Don't run away. See, they're panicking. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
And we will.
Do you have any advice for fighting demons, Solus?
Survive the first 30 heartbeats, and you have already won.
So I should try not to die. Helpful.
I mean that demons are rarely intelligent enough to change their tactics. If you focus on defending yourself, you will see the full range of their abilities within the first 30 heartbeats. By then, you should be able to find a weakness and exploit it.
Ah, that is helpful. I will try to remember that.
Also, try not to die.
They're so sassy.
And they're also chatty with each other. I love it. These three got lots to say. Oh, God. Okay. Did you hear my neck pop?
When I saw you move your head,
Am I gonna have to fight you?
I had to pop my neck really bad earlier.
It's been a couple days, but it was a good one.
Oh, I pop mine like twice a day.
No, I can't do that.
Oh.
That's too much. Control yourself.
I think I can pop every bone in my body multiple times. I've popped my elbows, my ankles, wrist, all of it.
Oh, I should have read that. It was from Brother Gina TV. Our old
I just popped my ankle
homeboy.
again.
I don't even... Yeah, I can't pop my ankle like at all. Okay.
Yep, there went the other one.
Oh my gosh.
If I had more room, I'd be able to pop my knees, but I kind of have to throw my leg out to be able to pop it.
Throw it.
Same with the elbows.
Don't
'cause
do
you
that. Yeah, I can do that every now and then. Not like constantly though. Alright, that's the Dean Keep, I think. No, it's not.
Okay, but now that we've talked about it, I'm like, okay.
Let me pop everything.
Go through the list.
Is this how I get here? I'm so confused.
It is hard to pop my neck in these because every time I turn my head,
Oh.
it's just like...
Oh yeah, they fall.
But also when it comes to popping my ankles, I'll be, like my ankle will be bothering me from where I used to like sprain them and twist them and turn them while playing
Sports and stuff, yeah.
So then it'll be like hurting and I'll be like, well, I'll just pop it real quick to make it feel better. I'm like, and then I just make the swelling worse.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's actually not good to pop your joints.
No. But I do it anyway.
We are going
because it feels
back
good in the
wrong
moment.
way. maybe from here would be better. Sometimes I always hate trying to find Sylvan cute.
I've news, sir.
Oh, I have news for you too. Fuck off.
Okay. Just so mean for no reason.
I've done every single one before, and they just don't stop. So it annoys me now that I know that they just don't stop. There's no end to it, so there's no point in doing it, and it pisses me off. I hate endless fetch quests. It's a trap, is what it is. Okay, and now I'm just going back down from where I was, but I'm just trying to see if this is how you get to the... From this
Icicles
direction.
are so pretty. So deadly if they fall. This
Yeah.
is a video game, so it doesn't happen like that.
We would be so dead if these icicles fell on us. We'd be dead before that probably was even a problem, because we wouldn't have made it out of the first area with all those fucking bears. But there were so many bears in the Hinterlands.
I'm like, there's only so many bears you can be big, play dead to before it just doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, until they catch on, because they're an animal. Animals are smart, no matter what people say. Okay, I don't think this is leading me there.
It's like if you play dead in front of the bear, and then the same bear sees you alive again, next time you play dead, it's probably not gonna work.
Hey!
Hey, you already did this once.
Tell me that Spider-Man meme where they're all pointing at each other. Okay, well, now it's on...
All clear.
Thanks.
That is so they didn't keep, right?
I don't know. I've never played this game before.
I know, I'm talking to myself. Because at first I was like, that's not it, but is it? Is this, did I just go this way? I don't think I can, though. I forget, it's been so long.
Yeah. I was talking to my dad on the phone earlier, and he was like, well, is Jonathan home? And I was like, I don't know. And he was like, I wasn't asking you. And I was like, well.
Jonathan?
My cousin.
Oh. Is he staying with you?
No.
Oh.
But he lives nearby. Because I was calling him about the fucking window.
Oh, I see.
Because my window just won't roll up for some reason.
Is it like a short?
Yeah, so you're supposed to be able to like wiggle it while holding it up, and that usually works. But I literally have like hurt both of like my pointer finger and thumb trying to like wiggle it, because I literally, from the time I stopped at CVS to the 20 minutes I spent in the banks or in the grocery store parking lot, to the other 10 minutes, well, and then the whole drive to where I was planning on eating before I went to go get a cider, I spent 10 minutes in that parking lot trying to get it up, and then I spent the whole drive over to your house trying to put it up.
I mean, before you leave tonight, you can have Richard look at it and see if he can do anything for you. Just 'cause I know it rained. It's supposed to start raining again, like every day. So I figured it out. I forgot where to start from.
I remember the first time I visited it, some 30 years ago. The market was not half as large, without the garish statues, and far fewer stands selling those ridiculous frilly little cakes.
The Val Royo market was once nothing but tents of oiled leather and mud, filled with ragged humans, selling strings of beads made of bone.
You saw this in the Fade?
Yes, I left that memory quickly. The smell.
Must have been ages ago.
Oh yes, it's much better now. I enjoy the frilly cakes.
Alright, Solus likes really cake. Michael, I'm here to help you.
I know Blackwall is like a hot old man because he's older, but every time he brings it up, I'm like,
That's the stuff.
That's good.
I mean, he's pretty kinky. He literally fucks you in the barn on some hay. That's your romance scene with him. Well, actually, he comes to your room and is like, "Are we doing this or what?" And then you go wake up in the barn.
Okay, well, at least Bull took me in the bed.
Oh yeah, no, you're fully rumping in some hay with Blackwall.
Thanks, buddy.
Next to the horses.
Great.
And it doesn't like have a door really. It's probably not very silent, so people knew what y'all were doing.
Bad news, Hera.
Well, fucking everyone walked in on me and Bull.
That's true, dude.
And Bull did not care.
You're so right.
He was like, y'all can stay. I was like, no, they can't. Tell them to go away.
Okay, well, I came here to help you and now you're leaving. Okay, bye!
Yes, we will destroy Imshale. In this area, a lot of people have, like, biblical names. Like, I know that sounds a bit like...
I think that tracks for Orlesians also because they seem very, like... The Chauncey, very heavy here. So, like, Bible, ideology, and mythology probably kind of makes sense here. More so than anything.
Because, like, the name of that bridge or whatever, that,
Judicale?
Judicale,
yeah.
Yeah, that's a very, like, that Kale is the C-A-E-L. That's very biblical. Imshael, that's very biblical.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of, like, the Orlais stuff is based on, like, more of that mythology, like history, Christian stuff. And then they also get, like, a little French, and then I'd say probably, I guess the elves are probably the most just fantasy.
Yeah.
And even then, maybe a little Latin. Some, it depends on which part we're talking about. Like, their language is a little Latinish. But BioWare, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if this also gives you any indication, especially the French maybe. I'm pretty sure it is a Canadian studio.
Oh,
so they're based in Canada.
Yeah.
For the most part, I'm pretty sure. So, but they have a lot of different ethnicities and backgrounds that worked on all these different games also. So, that fantasy in general though is always kind of a mishmash of different cultures and myths.
That's what I've been like loving about is like hearing a word and like being like, oh, I know what language this is similar to.
Yeah. Or you hear one, you're like, is it this or this?
Yeah.
Suthodine Keep documents. Do we know anything about the Imshale fellow? Where did he come from? Why are we to defer to him? He's not from the Order as far as I know, and there's something about him that makes me uneasy. Hayden. Well, it's probably because he's a demon. The knight told us so. Or at least he said so. So we'll see.
Yeah, do we believe this random knight?
He was pretty prominent in Celine's army, so I guess it depends on if you trust Celine.
I trust every lesbian ever.
I was gonna say, we did make her empress, so I hope we trust her a little bit, because that's already done. We killed the other one, so...
Yeah, lesbians have my trust.
Okay. Test notes. We must carefully control exposure to red lyrium. The last one entered a savage frenzy from the lyrium. We had to put it down. Once the red lyrium takes hold, their strength increases, as we expected, but it makes them even more difficult to leash. Until we obtain the creatures in large enough numbers to test different techniques, we will never achieve a reliable method of corruption and control. I may have to recommend setting aside the entire experiment. Surely the behemoth serves our purposes.
And it's the behemoth Imshale.
No, they were actually testing, as you can see in here,
impressive.
Trolls.
And more than a little unnerving.
Or giants, I guess. They always call them trolls. They're giants. They were testing infusing them with red lyrium, which, you know, is bad.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But they were saying they're just too hard to control once it takes over. Can I? Thank you. The giant brought from the Emerald Graves last week died this morning. It had received a small injury to the abdomen that eventually killed it. We have only one surviving giant. Fortunately, the first changes have been promising. I am hopeful. It must be difficult to capture the creatures without violence, but there is too much at risk in beating them into submission. Breeding them might be feasible. Unfortunately, no one has spotted a female of the species. Thank God for that. If they were breeding giants, that'd be terrifying. Is there a reason to go in here? I don't think there is. My sister is blowing up my phone. I just saw you last night, girl. There's their giant that they have.
Quite a chill in the air.
Yeah. You're also an ice mage.
It is so pretty over here.
Bull, go have fun with a giant. And Bull's dead. Let me get him.
Don't worry, baby.
Get back in there, buddy. Solus, you good? He's fine.
Yeah. Solus is chilling.
He has his own shield. That's why he's good at this shit. And Bull is down again. Did we not? He's just not taking potions. Okay. Where the fuck are you now?
I'm over there.
Yeah. Bull! Get your head in the game.
Take a potion.
Why is Solus 1v'ing this giant? He is a mage. There he goes. Really knocked him down.
Put that rock down.
He did.
Didn't mean on my husband.
He did. Put down. There you go. Again. Okay, Bull. That was not your best performance, sir.
You can do better than that, babe.
We'll talk about this later in bed. Really put you through the ringer. Is he not dead? What is happening?
What?
Is my game broken? Hello?
Sir?
I mean, I'm sitting you right in the crotch, like...
Yeah, he's not happy about it.
Okay, I'm pretty sure he's dead. Hopefully the game is not broken. I can't loot him though, which sucks. Because they always have a lot of good loot.
Restart?
We'd have to go all the way back.
Oh, can you not just save and restart right here?
Because it thinks we're still in battle. So, okay, we're just gonna... I mean, it's probably nothing crazy. We're fine on loot. It's still annoying, though.
Yeah.
The principle of the thing. But yeah, there's like a hidden box up here, I think. Is it this tree I climb?
That looks like a very climbable tree. Well, never mind.
No, not quite. Maybe on the other side. Oh, no. Okay, we're good. We're totally fine.
Is it that tree? That tree looks like it goes home. Because there's that little off one.
Yeah. What is this? Don't. Oh. My bull. No, okay. Can I just jump it? No, okay. I'm not gonna waste like too long doing this, but for anyone playing at home or when you play by yourself, you can try to get this. Try one more time.
So you just phase through that one though, I think.
Okay. There's a chest up there. Have fun getting at people. I don't care enough to.
No.
I've done this all before.
I haven't.
I know. That's why I'm showing you things. So when I'll get this one for you. So when you do play it by yourself, you can get them and have fun.
There were a lot of
What I
puzzles in
wouldn't
Dragon
give
Age
for some
2 that I
warm
had to.
spiced wine.
Is that it? Abyssal Peach. Ooh.
There you go. Not so much filtered as dredged. Oh.
Oh, that doesn't sound so good.
Why are you dredging peaches?
But yeah, when I was playing Dragon Age 2, there were many a puzzle that I had to go back and watch our playthrough to be like, how the fuck did we do this?
See, I try to tell you at least where stuff is, but also like I have such a goldfish brain. I don't remember stuff all the time either. But I try to tell you the important stuff. There's like something up there too you can try to get, but again, I don't really. It's probably just like a piece of
That whatever
nothing,
wool.
yeah. But it's here. Yeah, it's just some onyx and some Mexican. Nothing crazy, but kind of fun to find. Especially you can like take your time and just explore, which we don't really have. Like we can, but I try to like be pretty like smooth going since we are like a channel, and I don't want to be too boring and blasé.
Meanwhile, I'm just like, no, investigate everything.
That's why I try to mention it for you, so that when you play by yourself, you can like take your time and explore and like really read the codex entries and all that.
Cole's fine right now for like the first time.
Yeah.
He's okay.
Actually okay.
And I watched him take a potion earlier, so I know he knows how.
Oh, I keep forgetting to give us our second potion. Damn.
The one where we like slowly regen health.
Well, like we have an extra empty slot. All of us do, and
Oh.
we unlocked that, and I keep forgetting to set everybody one. My bad.
They'll be okay. They're big.
I didn't want them to get through all of the potions before the M shell fight, but
Oh, yeah.
it should be okay. As long as I can keep Solus alive with his revive. And then Blackwall usually is good because he has guard.
Yeah.
It's mainly Bull and Solus that we're And like we have guard out the wazoo. We're doing fine.
But we can also do the thing where we go.
Yeah.
Solus is about to die.
Try. Because, okay, neither of them can take a potion, so hopefully we can kill these guys.
Give them the elf fruit maybe, just so they're regen.
Okay. Everybody chill. So let's got a little bit.
Oh, that was Fade Touch. Whoa.
Yeah, so that's like the fancy ones for like masterworks.
Ah. Solus, look, we found something from the Fae. Are you so excited?
He is shaking in his toes. I was gonna say boots, but he doesn't wear shoes. He's just got his toes out all the time. His grippers.
He's probably freezing right now. I'm surprised he hasn't lost them.
Well, he's an ice mage, so I assume he's just cool with ice. Hello, wolf. I will take that.
Every wolf I see, I'm like, send her up.
Okay, let's see. Do you want to read this one?
Sure. From the writings of Knight Captain Fournier. We arrived in the Highlands at night. I was immediately given the task of overseeing the acquisition and staffing of the Sarnia quarry. I asked the general why we needed a quarry if the crystals will grow anywhere. Apparently the Elder One, Corypheus, believes the consumption of the earth here will ensure that it grows more rapidly and abundantly. I didn't ask why he believes this. The general doesn't like questions. He probably doesn't know. Some of my men feel we should take the quarry by force. The general did not specify how I was to secure the land, so I am considering a more subtle approach. Any suspicions we raise will increase the chance of a military investigation, perhaps even the newly formed Inquisition, that's us. We must operate in secret as long as possible. I scouted the quarry yesterday. It is quiet. With the war raging, I expect demand for luxury granite has decreased significantly. A thought occurs to me. So much is gained through commerce. Why not exploit that?
And people do, don't worry. Okie dokie.
Oh, nursery seeds. I didn't even know we were working towards that.
It's like a background thing you can get, yeah. Okay. I wanna, find M shell. I think we need to go this way though, and up and around. There's still another one. My bad. I thought we were done.
The bull's got this.
Like, you guys are good. You're so beefy and strong. You know this.
This place has seen fewer spirits than most.
What the hell does that mean?
Thanks, Solus, for your cryptic words. I understand you
Fewer
all the
spirits?
time.
Not all confused by your blabbing. Okay. Shell, are you down here? Oh. No, I think that's where we've been. Okay.
So, up.
Yeah. Go up there.
Let us just say
or we can
the
go
key.
there. Up there. Let me bunny hop really quick. Don't mind me. Mochi, doing mochi things again. Okay, so this went nothing, nowhere. Great. Good.
To the door.
Good. So do I jump out here?
Well, there's
Oh,
stairs.
yeah, I guess so. Okay. No, this is where I came at. Okay.
So the door.
Yeah. I thought that was where we came in at, but apparently It was not.
So will Suladin be our new keep, or are we still always at Skyhold?
Oh, we're always at Skyhold.
Oh, okay.
Skyhold's a home base, and this is just like, just another thing you can claim like we did in a couple of other areas. Like in the desert. And then we claimed one in, the Exalted Plains.
Oh, okay.
I think, too.
2 Finharels. Sorry.
They're just wolf statues.
They're Finharel to me.
In my heart and soul.
Maybe I believe in Finharel, so I think the wolves are Finharel, the Dread Wolf.
Meanwhile, when you finally get your Finharel lore, you're gonna be very disappointed.
Aww.
Now you've actually already gotten your Finharel lore. Yeah, it was in the Exalted Plains.
He's a trickster guy.
Yeah, he's
That's
like Loki.
That's fine.
She says that doesn't sound very
I'm
fine.
not mad about that. Every wolf I see is Finharel, and that's what matters. All the wolves.
And we kill them all. Every time.
All the wolves represent Finharel, the trickster guy, the Dread Wolf.
Fair enough.
Those are his children. Why have wolf god and why have wolves if not for the wolves to...
I was gonna say, so if the wolves are his children, is he a wolf or is he a human mating with a wolf in this scenario? In your head.
Fucking ask Zeus, man. I don't know.
I was just curious where your thought process was going there, because I was intrigued. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, there's probably some fan fiction out there about that.
I see Finharel as a wolf.
Okay.
That's my
Okay, so
headcanon,
he's
is
like
that
a
Finharel
wolf with wolf babies.
Is a sentient... Well, all wolves are sentient.
Yeah.
But what am I trying to say? Like
you think he can talk?
Yeah. Like
Okay.
He can talk. He can
So, like,
have
and then-
thoughts. He can trick people. He can...
So a god in wolf form.
Yes, he is a wolf that is a god.
Okay, but is he like a werewolf where they can be human and a wolf, or just simply a wolf?
In my head, it was never a werewolf. He was just a wolf.
Never a human.
Right.
Like, or I guess a person, or like a physical shape on 2 legs.
Right. He's
okay.
always a wolf, but he is just a wolf who is all-knowing, all-powerful, and is a little sneaky little shit.
Okay, I love it. And it's like, I'm just asking just because I like knowing this stuff. Oh, thank God they do give us potions before M-Shell. Okay.
Yay!
I think it would be fine, but that just makes it a little nicer.
It makes it a little better.
Yeah, okay. So why don't you guys go ahead and take these last 2.
But that is my theory.
Okay. We will get more gods theories in Veilguard, especially.
Yeah,
It'll
I
come
guess
back.
that's not really my theory. It's more just my...
Your headcanon.
Yeah, that's just
Okay.
how I pictured it from the beginning when
Right.
we first started
So
learning
and
about
that's why I'm
Finharel.
asking, because
Yeah.
we're going to learn a lot more about the gods in the next game, so I just kind of just wanted to get where
Yeah.
your base was
And
right
then
now.
the mother of the Hala, not like the mother that
Gillenane.
I worship, Gillenane, the Hala one.
Yes.
I picture her as a woman.
Okay.
But with Hala antlers.
Anyways, okay. Yeah, see, I like to know this stuff, because we're going to, especially, I will say, spoiler alert, Gillenane and Finharel are heavily referenced in the next game.
Oh, are they?
Yes.
Okay.
So we will get more about them for sure. And a couple of other ones. Mythal is in every game, so I don't think that's a spoiler. Mythal is always around because she is the mother of all. And Elgranon is also going to be a big one, who is the father.
Yeah, which we worship the mother of all. Not Gillenane, but the...
Right.
But yeah, every time we've like come upon like a god or something, there's an immediate picture in my head.
Okay, yeah, and I
don't know
love
why.
I love to know that. Actually, the next main mission we finally get to do is going to be in like a very elven worshipy area, and you'll get some more lore there. And it's interesting because Morgan will also be with us, and she also is very knowledgeable. So my only recommendation there is going to be to take Solus, because him and Morgan have a lot of really cool conversations about elven knowledge.
Okay.
That's going to be my only thing there, but I think you'll like that one because you get a lot more elven knowledge there. Like lore and pantheon.
The hero arrives.
Hey, M-Show.
But is it hero or murderer? It's so hard
Both.
to
We're gonna
tell.
be hero by
You're the
murdering you.
demon called Imshale.
Fuck you. Sorry.
Choice spirit.
Talky ones. I hate the talky ones.
Wait.
You didn't say that last
Wait.
night.
These
Sorry.
are your friends? They're very violent.
Yeah, they
It's
are.
worrying.
I love them.
True to my name.
Look at all that blood
I
on
will
them.
show you that you have a choice.
They're so sexy.
It doesn't always have to end in blood.
Attack him.
No, you die, demon.
Alpha. Choice. Spirit. If you won't be smart.
So you can't, if you keep talking to him, he offers you like virgins and like there's just like a bunch of different stuff you can talk to him about. It's kind of funny, but different companions will get mad the longer you talk to him without attacking. But sometimes it is fun just to go through his dialogue. Because I think the virgin ones, like, you can respond to him sarcastically. It's very Hawk reminiscent when he offers that one. It always makes me a little happy. But it is funny. But now, yeah, the good choice is to kill him always. I think specifically Bull and Sarah dislike it if you talk to him.
Which makes sense, because Bull just said he hated the talking ones.
And Sarah doesn't like talking either with demons. I think Varric might laugh or give approval if you do the virgin one, because it reminds him of Hawk too, I think.
Aww.
And Solus, I think the virgin one is either a disapproval or approval. I think it's a disapproval specifically for that one, which is kind of funny. Especially because when I'm romancing him, I usually always say that anyway, and he's here, and so I just imagine he's just like, oh my god, Vanon, what are you doing?
What'd you say?
Vanon means my heart, and Elven, which is what he calls you when you're dating, is Vanon.
Yeah.
Just like Bull calls you Kadan. Yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but I guess we're doing it. And then for Dorian, it's Amatus. Or Amatus? I think it's Amatus, though.
Why did he get a Vidian? He doesn't need a Vidian. No, you don't get one. Quit!
And you're almost dead. Bye.
That was an Untamed reference for anyone who caught that.
Oh. Okay.
Chong Chong is my favorite character, and he had a purple electric whip.
Oh.
And the whip's name is Yidian.
Oh, no. Those are purples.
Yeah,
okay.
get rid of something else.
Yeah, we gotta go through some just valuables will be. The reason I'm not getting rid of these because if we turn them in, they can make us fight them better. So it's just good for like experience and fights. But we should at least be able to get those, and hopefully nothing else is crazy. And we'll go do inventory after
I was
this.
trusting your choice.
Okay, I was just explaining in case anyone was like, "Why aren't you getting rid of teeth?" That's why. It's because you can use it to like be better fighting Darkspawn. Which I personally think, like, we have plenty of money. We don't buy anything anyway, so I'm not that worried about selling stuff for money. Just like it's probably not anything dire, but do you have anything gray? Yeah. I can get rid of these. Okay. Hello.
Is he gone? The demon is finally gone.
He's not gonna make it.
Delirium has taken hold. He doesn't have long.
What was his final doom?
Why was the demon here, working with the Red Templars?
A garden needs a gardener. Nurturing gentle hands. Directing the change. Not too fast. Not too slow. Just right. Has to be just right.
Demon-directed growth. Perhaps it yields more functional soldiers.
Sorry?
There's nothing I can do for you. I'm sorry.
Imshale. He said he could take the red out. If I said yes.
Imshale could have saved you.
He liked to watch the agony. He liked to play. We were his garden. Consent and live. Deny and be consumed. Oh, but what he wanted. No. Anything but that. I chose the red. I chose.
Yeah, so if you kept talking to Imshell, I think he wants to possess you, is what he alludes to, and you can assume that he told the Red Templars he can take the red lyrium out of them if they, like, had regrets, but he wants, like, your soul, essentially, as a demon. And so this guy was like, no, I'm gonna just die from the red lyrium. So, yeah. Pretty bleak. But we got Slitting Keep. Hi. You gonna be a problem?
No,
There's
she's
a
a
mochi
sweet
here.
angel.
You can't
always.
see her, but she's here. Being a problem.
No, she's a sweet angel always.
She's problematic. She's problematic. Ugh, now I want to watch Inside again. I haven't watched that in a while. But maybe my mental health is about to take a dip. That's how I know, is when I rewatch Inside like 18 times in a row.
What was that one day we were here and like we walked downstairs and there's
Richard was watching it. I was so mad. He watched it without me. Oh, I think we were walking down the stairs and I was like, he's watching Inside.
Yeah.
I could hear it. I just knew.
And you like rushed into the living room.
Kalshrak. Hey, that's a tag that we might have found in a previous game.
Ah. My approach was carefully observed. This was not a tag unused to watching its boundaries. Oh, unused to watching its boundaries. I got the impression that if I'd been one of his Orzammar cousins, our meeting would have been swift and bloody. That is, if I'd been allowed to find the passage at all. As it was, he was polite and efficient, and he knew well the current market for everything he offered. Clearly, their isolation is not because of fear, and certainly not disinterest. Among his wares, I saw the latest fabrics of Valroyo, and volumes by a free marcher poet 3 centuries dead. This only added to my doubt of the official year of Kalshrak's rediscovery, as declared by the Assembly of Orzammar. I didn't mention this to my host. As curious as it was, there was an undercurrent I found unsettling. I must stress that he and his helpers were professional and honest throughout, but there was something I can't describe. While he remained hooded the entire time, he looked me square in the eye when our deal was struck, unashamed. I lived through a time of blight. I felt the gaze of a Grey Warden and seen the corruption of his prey. Why I remembered both in that moment, I still can't explain. On meeting Nova Sturhald in Kalshrak, excerpted from the journals of Sir Evrain Abernash, noble merchant scholar.
Yeah. And some people, I've seen theories. Like, I don't know the name Novus Sturhald, but I think some people think this is a guy either connected to the architect or is the architect. I've seen both. That's why, like, while he remained hooded the entire time, he looked me square in the eye, unashamed. So, like, I don't know. I've seen different theories on this. I don't know a whole lot about that, but I know Kalshrak is the tag that we, like, rediscovered in, that was Origins, right? Or was it 2? It was Origins. Was it 2? I misremember. I don't remember, but I know...
Architect was a DLC.
No, but Kalshrak.
I don't remember.
I can't. It's one of those, and I'm sorry. I have goldfish brain, like I told
names,
you.
Like, I remember what tags are. I remember, like, what we did in certain tags, but when it comes to, like, the names of things, until I play this game multiple times, like, I'm really good with people names, but place names, I'm terrible at. Because, like, you've seen in Coral Island where I remembered, like, every person we met. When it comes to places, I am not the same.
its origins, and and it's also mentioned in 2, and it's mentioned in Inquisition, and it's mentioned in Velgard. Right? Okay, yeah. So
is there a tabletop? Did that say tabletop? Is there a Dragon Age tabletop game?
There's a TTRPG which I want to do. I've told you and Richard I would probably DM it because he doesn't know how to.
I thought you meant just setting a D&D game in Dragon Age.
I have a book. I have a Dragon Age
I didn't
TTRPG.
realize that's what you meant.
Yes.
I thought you wanted to do a D&D game set in Dragon Age
I wouldn't make it
places.
up. I have a book that I would follow. But I would still make up. But I would probably DM it because I know the lore a little bit better.
Yeah, that would be exciting. When you said DMing a Dragon Age campaign, I thought you meant
No.
doing a D&D game, but in Dragon Age, in the Dragon Age
I'll
world.
have to show you my you can't read too much of it, obviously.
Yeah.
But I could.
But is there different classes and stuff and things like that?
There's dwarves, elves, Kunari. Yeah. Yeah, no, I really want to do it, and I told Richard, I was I know I would probably have to DM it. So I want to do, a baby DM first, because I want to be really good for the Dragon Age one. So I want to do, something small as, a dip my toes into a DM at some point, just so I can kind of learn and be good. Oh, I guess I need to talk to you.
Keeping busy, Inquisitor?
What's going on?
Good news, Baron.
Scouts report you have seen the collapsed bridge
Yeah.
at Judicel's Crossing.
We're working on it.
We are trying to secure resources to rebuild it. Reinforcements from
Okay.
Skyhold will hasten.
Cullen!
Okay, yeah, so. We're working on it.
Watch over you.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, my nose ring is really itching my nose right now. I'm not picking my nose, I promise. It's just ooh, tickling it.
Oh, my ear was itching the other day, and I scratched it right here, and when I did, I tugged at the bottom of my double helix, and oh my god, it hurt.
Oh no.
And also my arm, where I burned myself, which you can see
Oh
now.
yeah, is that what the burn is?
The burn's scarred over, but if you look closely, you can see this. Apparently, so I've told you I'm allergic to certain Band-Aids that have a certain material in them. I guess that medical tape had that same material in it because my skin started breaking out around the medical tape where the medical tape was because I was allergic to that too. I was like, cool.
Oh my goodness. Girl.
It's like the time I found out I was allergic to the steroid they put me on for my allergies. And my fingers and toes and started swelling and turning bright red and they were itchy everywhere. And I was like, oh great, I'm allergic to my allergy medicine. That's awesome.
Crazy. Oh, we killed Imshell.
We did.
It's done. The demon is
Yay.
dead.
It is finally over. I wish I could have heard him scream, but
He didn't actually scream a lot, I will say. He just
It
kind
is
of
a good
growled
day.
at us a little bit.
now I find myself free to choose a new direction. I would be honored to serve the Inquisition
Hell yeah.
if it will have me.
The Inquisition
Join us.
welcomes you, Michel de Chavannes.
I shall return to your outpost to await further instruction.
Got it, bruh. Let's do a weird salute thing. Oh, okay.
Okay, there's no need for all that, actually. Stand up!
Stand up. Okay.
Okay.
So I think we have to go to Skyhold now because I think everything else is across the bridge
Alright.
that we cannot cross. So
we have to do a judgment and then
Yeah.
war table.
war table, judgment, maybe some inventory really quick.
Oh yeah, the inventory.
Definitely some inventory because it's full. So we will do that. And then we will be back. Let's judge a prisoner. You love that.
It's my least favorite thing.
Pretend it's Trump. You'll
Huh?
be fine. I said pretend it's Trump. You'll be fine.
Is accused of aiding and abetting the Red Templars in the
Right.
jails.
I mean, she did
She
do
sold
that.
a quarry to them for a handsome sum.
She did
They
do
used
that.
the quarry to grow red lyrium by enslaving
Also true.
townspeople.
That also happened.
The only extenuating circumstance, Mistress Cullen was procuring supplies to keep the remaining
Also true.
townspeople fed.
So
I'll listen to her defense.
If you'd like to explain your intentions, speak.
My crime was misjudgment. The land sale was meant to bring prosperity in hard times. Yet you kept taking coin from the Red Templars, even after you realized what they'd done to the people. Why not? It bought food for the ones remaining. Isn't that enough? You question whether
Why is there just close up of our
shin?
So the town in Emprise du Lion?
Yeah.
Then yes.
Rebuild.
Mistress Poulin, you will spend all your ill-earned money rebuilding the town of Sarnia. If the townspeople forgive you, your debt to them is paid.
Your worship, I will do my best to repair what I have done.
I think that's what I usually pick too. I'm like, well, if the townspeople forgive you, you're good. If not, that's between you and them.
I'm like, you definitely need to rebuild all the shit you fucked up by letting them...
Yeah.
I do hate the Iron Bull slightly disapproved, but he's not the best moral character. I like him because he's hot.
And we can do this now also. Now we're here. We can tell Cullen about the letters we found. But first we'll do a little...
Water table.
Our favorite. It's so funny coming to this one after I've been playing my personal one, because my personal one is clear. I don't have anything else to do. But I come to this one, I'm like, I'm so overwhelmed. Ooh, okay, what were we going for again?
I don't remember.
I think... No... Advanced focus? Is that what it was? I think maybe this.
Okay.
That'll be easier to get, like, our special abilities, which will be nice. There's one thing here.
Manage stolen Freeman property. A message from Fairbanks. Everything we found has been turned over to the Inquisition for your use as you see fit. Thank you again, Inquisitor. Inquisitor, the experiment was a success, and these readings are remarkable. By overlaying the relative strength of the Veil over maps of Orlais and Ferelden, I have extrapolated points where small rifts are more likely to develop. This should let us deploy Inquisition forces more wisely while still protecting people who would otherwise be threatened by demons. In addition, I have located one node of possible interest in the Hinterlands, a very large rift that has not yet opened. It may be worth investigating the area. Solus. Delicate negotiations. The talks between Ferelden and Orlais took place in Jader?
Jader? I don't know.
And went off more or less without incident. Queen Honora is a skilled diplomat, after all, and it was clear that the Orlesians were not interested in more war. This is only the first such meeting, but we've paved the way for a peace treaty. Queen Honora sent her thanks, along with the sword that is said to have belonged to the Ferelden hero King Cullen had. According to her, it is a symbol of her appreciation for the Inquisition's efforts.
Must not be the one that our warden sold. Pretty sure we did that.
Don't talk about it.
Okay, so we need to do... No, we did that. Where is Emprise du Lion? It would be here, right? Okay, here. So let's restore the crossing, and Cullen's the only one that can do it. Ambassador Montilier, we, the members of the Orlesian Society for the Protection of Historic Architecture, would like to draw your attention to the deplorable state of Judical's Crossing. The bridge was constructed in 856 Blessed as part of the festivities surrounding the first anniversary of the coronation of Emperor Judical.
I think it's Judicale.
Judicale the First.
Yeah, and that Cael makes a kale sound.
Like I said, if it's biblical, I don't know. And for nearly an age, it has
Unfortunately, I do.
It has been considered the greatest triumph of Orlesian engineering. Now it lies in ruins, shattered by monstrous rebels of the Templar Order. You cannot allow this grave injustice to stand, Ambassador. The Crown is too involved in civil war to properly care for our historic landmarks, but the Inquisition will surely come to the aid of the people. With hope, there's more. Such as Nicole de Val Montaigne, and another hand at the bottom of the Montaigne.
Like champagne.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but I was like, I couldn't put it in my head. Cullen, can we handle this, please? I am receiving 19 of these letters a day. Josephine. We can deploy our corps of engineers to begin repairs.
Take care of it, Cullen.
Yeah.
That's all you, baby. Restore Judicale's Crossing. Commander, repairs to the damaged bridge at Judicale's Crossing are complete, although we ran into some complications. The workers were spooked by sightings of dragons flying around the site, so we brought in Tamar for extra security. She did a good enough job, but next time I think we'll call in anybody else. That woman doesn't just frighten dragons, if you know what I mean. Captain Mathis.
So these are the...
She fucks them?
No, I think she frightens everybody. Like, she doesn't just frighten dragons.
I didn't know what that meant.
She's not Donkey from Shrek. She's not a dragon fucker.
I don't know.
As far as I know, that's not a thing in Dragon Age. This isn't Baldur's Gate.
Or just people in D&D.
Yeah, like, unfortunately, no. I don't think you can fuck the dragons. One, you probably, I mean, other than the thrill, they're all women canonically. So, like, I don't think you can get them pregnant as a woman yourself in Dragon Age.
I don't need to get them pregnant.
Yeah, but how would you fuck them? Do you think they make dildos that big?
I don't know.
That big of a strap on anyway.
I haven't thought about it that much. I've only thought about it a little bit. When I've accidentally stumbled upon a fan fiction, and by accidentally, I was like curious enough to be like, okay, sure.
Wait, you're reading Dragon Age fan fiction?
No.
Oh, just dragon fucking fan fiction. Okay. Gotcha.
Like looking through a fandom, because like when I read on AO3, I look up a ship that I'm interested in reading, and then if for some reason the tag says like this character is a dragon, I'm like,
gotcha. Interesting.
I'll read it.
Bookmark that for later. Okay, yeah, I gotcha. Okay.
But I haven't thought about it in depth.
And now you will. People.
I'm not that into it that I've like spent real literal time trying to figure out how it works.
Let me get rid of all these resources ones. That'll help. Okay, so we can do this. So judgment help the people of Sarnia. Mistress Poland has been sentenced to provide relief to the people of Sarnia who suffered because of her alliance with the Red Templars. She has purchased supplies for the town, but is having difficulty moving them up the river. She has asked the Inquisition for aid. So, we have, I could divert some of our couriers there. Better this relief arrive in bits and pieces than not in all. Orlesian guilds rely on this quarry. I will appeal to their business sense, and they will lend us boats. Or we could hire a brace of wagons and send guards to transport the supplies. It'll be slower, but safer.
You know what, Cullen? You go for it, man.
To work?
Okay.
Yes, to work.
Alright, yeah, I'm getting rid of this also. Get rid of this also. Okay. So this is Michel de Chavannes that we just got.
Okay.
So his Michel de Chavannes, Celine's disgraced champion, has joined the Inquisition. He is an honorable man, but a casualty of Orlay's brutal politics and prejudices. Find him a place in an organization where he will feel at home. So, we have Liliana. Michel can do little for me in Valriel's Hall of Power, but he knows about the Illuvians controlled by the elves or Olay. I'll have him working with Solus and our scholars to discover all we can. Or Michel has been exiled from the Imperial Court, which means he's well aware of the pitfalls of the game. We have noble allies who could benefit from an advisor with such expertise, and I could always use more liaisons to the Southern Orlais. Or Cullen, who is not available. Michel was once a renowned chevalier. He even bested Grand Duke Gaspard in single combat. I could use an officer.
I think Liliana, like, have him studying the mirrors
with Solus. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Inquisitor.
Something for Josephine. A golden opportunity. Okay, can't do that. Oh, that's... Okay. Can't do that one. That one could do the College of Magi. We've had this one for forever. Let's just see what this is. Okay. The College of Magi. A situation is unfolding in the Navaran city of Cumberland, location of the College of Magi. which, until the outbreak of the Mage Rebellion, was the philosophical heart of the Circles of Magi. Now mostly abandoned, it has become the home to a number of mage refugees. This has drawn the ire of local citizens, and mobs are threatening to assault the college and burn it to the ground, with Duke Sandral and Axis doing nothing to stop them. Inquisition agents suspect that Venator agents are behind the mobs, looking to recover artifacts from the college once the defenses are breached. What can Josephine do? Use diplomacy with Duke Sarandale. He must be convinced to intercede. We should send in agents to evacuate the college. They can be brought to Skyhold along with the artifacts. Send in a force to occupy the college. We can protect the innocents and recover anything useful.
I actually think I'd like Liliana.
Okay, I was like, that might not be the best one for Josephine then. Okay, so we'll remember that for Liliana.
Yeah.
Dwarven slaves in Venatori hands. A report from one of Cullen's forward scouts. This might be a Cullen one. Sightings in the north of Red Templars with armor and weapons adorned with dwarven runes. There are no known entrances to the deep roads in that area and no misses from Orzammar about missing traders, but they keep next to non-existent records of surface dwarves. The Venatori may be making use of dwarven slaves, possibly from Tevinter. Not their usual preference, but also not the first unusual thing that they have done. Recommend further investigation. So we've got the local landholders will get our scouts access, but will likely require additional incentive to risk their forces against the Venatori. Send a select group to observe. We don't want to alarm the Venatori. We know they are all too willing to sacrifice their captives. If there's a hint of a Venatori enclave, especially one supplying weapons, we need to crush it. You want to wait for someone else for that one too?
I don't know. What does she mean by additional, like gold? Or?
Yeah, like they'll probably need to be bribed to help us even farther.
That's fine.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let us begin.
Also, sorry, I'm gonna have to fix my contact.
Oh, no, you're good. I'm also having contacts in for the first time in, like, ever, and they are fucking with my reading, I feel like. Especially when at one time I was looking for shards. I think it was also because my contacts were like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
This
but
is
like
crazy
when I
work.
fixed my contact, I like touched my eye, and I didn't want like I just wanted to like tell people.
Yeah,
I'm,
like a little warning.
I'm about to touch my eyeball with my finger.
That's fair. Yeah,
But
Richard can't stand it when I do that.
But it's because I have a contact in. I'm not touching my bare eyeball. I promise.
But I can, and I tell Richard that all the time because it freaks him out.
I can't.
You can't just touch your eye. Even
No,
without a
with my
contact?
no,
really?
not without a contact. It hurts too bad.
Okay, so we're gonna tell Cullen this information we found.
Yes, Cullen.
I've been reading the letters found in the quarry. Samson is making red lyrium from people?
Unfortunately.
Not anymore. Not in that mine.
That's true.
I knew Samson had fallen, but this...
Also, I can't wait to romance
It's
Cullen.
monstrous.
Blackwall, Cullen.
We have
It's
to
so
put
good.
an end to him.
Dorian.
Look at these orders
It's so
from the
good.
encampment.
They're all so good.
That
Honestly,
armor
I love
must
all
give
their
Samson
armors.
extraordinary power. We may not be able to stop him.
Never Vivian, unfortunately. She's so hot, but
You
I
can't romance her either, so that's...
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
She was just a companion, so I was like, I
yeah, you
assumed
can
all
flirt with her, but she is in love with the guy that died.
Yeah.
That you tried to help her with.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm like, she's
You
so
can
hot.
romance Sarah, though, and I do recommend it. I know you don't like Sarah, but you need to give her a chance.
I don't agree with anything Vivian stands for.
That's fair. But also, give Vivian a chance just as a companion. She's actually really funny, especially if you put her with the other mages. Like, if for any reason you're just, like, exploring and you don't really need, like, a warrior or anything to go with you, or if maybe you're playing a warrior for some reason, just take the mages out for a stroll. They're all so catty with each other. It's fantastic. Alright, so talking about Samson.
Yeah. We may not be able to stop him. All the more reason to try.
Samson's a menace. If we can't defeat him, no one stands a chance.
Then we must destroy the armor. I couldn't say how. Templars are trained not to destroy expensive magical equipment. Perhaps Dagna has some ideas. She crafts the impossible every day.
Oh, Dagna.
We love Dagna. Yeah, let's go talk to Dagna.
So now, if you don't let Dagna go to the circle, is this quest locked out, or how does that work?
No, she'll still be here. I'm pretty sure. To be honest, I never not let her. So I played this game for. Oh, I'm going the wrong way.
The reason I'm asking.
No,
is
I know what you're
because,
saying. Because you can put it in the keep.
Okay.
Right.
Because
so
my 2, apparently the keep doesn't transfer to 2, so I couldn't make choices.
Right.
For
You have to. Yeah. It used to be able to. It's like broken for some reason right now. It's been broken for a while though. I don't know if they're ever gonna fix it. You could download someone else's save that made choices, or you can code it. I had to code ours when we played it because it didn't load ours.
Oh, okay.
So I had to code ours. Like I had to go into the script and like change things that were. It was crazy. I've never done that before, but it made me feel pretty badass.
That's how I feel when I mod started.
Yeah,
Ballet.
like it was
have
like
to go into
intense coding.
Like
modding.
I have to go into the coding of the mod to change stuff to get the mod to work with other mods.
You can do the same with 2 in Dragon Age choices.
Okay.
And there are walkthroughs that you can find, and people will tell you what to put for what choice you want if you want to do it that way. Since I know it won't let you play Origins.
Yeah, because it wouldn't let me play Origins, so I just had to pick like one of the like pre-made ones.
Yeah.
Which I picked the one that was just like the regular one where like Alistair's king, blah blah like. Yeah. But I didn't know like how that affected the other smaller choices like Dogna or.
So for Inquisition though, you can use the keep. So if you don't even if you want to change Alistair, you can change him in the keep, and then you can upload that to Inquisition, and you'll go choices based on that. Canonically, Dagna's always here. She's always here, and I'm pretty sure it's because even if your warden doesn't help her, she'll end up here anyway. She just won't have the nice conversations that she had about your warden. Yeah.
Gotcha.
It might be more like the warden refused to help me. It might be a little more like mean and like not like adoring as it is now.
Gotcha.
I think that's all that changes. But I'm pretty sure Dagna is the only one that ever comes here because she also, if you don't romance Sarah, they'll romance each other. So it's like also canon in the script.
Yeah. But that was... The good thing was because I was trying to romance Zevran in my Origins playthrough, but I did get to see Jealous Fenris with Zevran. And because he literally rejected being like, we can't do that. Like, I can't. And then, but the second I start flirting with Zevran, he's like...
Because you finally finished too, right?
Yeah, I did.
And you got the kiss.
I did.
Oh,
and I got 2.
And his apology.
I got 2.
Yeah.
I got the one really big cutscene, and then I got the one little one right before the final battle.
Yes.
And I was like... But I did get Jealous Fenris, and I was like, bitch, you told me you didn't want me, so, like, let me hook up with this hot elf. Like...
It's always the people that kill me who are like out playing Dragon Age 2 for the first time. I was like, I wonder if romance Fenris, but then he dropped me. So then I just went to this other one. I was like, but it's so worth it if you wait for him. You don't know what you're missing. I love that broody fucking elf. He's one of my favorite companions ever in the whole series. His romance is so good.
I don't know that I have a favorite companion. No, I do. Don't even play. I definitely.
Is it Alistair?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, you don't have a favorite companion, bitch?
It's definitely Alistair.
That himbo, the definition of himbo.
Okay, sorry that they made a character literally for me.
I know.
Alistair was handcrafted for me personally, and no one else, actually.
Honestly, I feel like if you don't get like a rose tattoo bleeding, dripping into a joining cup for Alistair, I don't know what you're gonna do with your life.
I should get an Alistair tattoo.
You should get a rose, like bleeding, like on a thorn into the joining cup. I think I'd make a sweet tattoo.
Yeah, but then I'd want my whole body covered in Alistair references.
You could do that also. Okay, let's talk to Dagna.
Sorry, we got off track.
As we do.
We like to chit-chat. We like to yap.
Oh, yeah.
Dagna, what have you learned of Samson?
He should be dead. I mean, you could make a hat out of red lyrium and kill people, especially the wearer. Samson's armor is genius. To do all this and not go insane, it must be resistant. Or he is insane. Or both.
Both is not comforting.
You're not comforting me, Dagna. He's dangerous either way.
Oh, fine. I just need time and tools, people, and red lyrium. For tests, you see?
Is that wise?
Everything is safe if handled properly. And you don't touch it long, or breathe it. I mentioned the hat, right? No hat.
I love her.
She's so cute.
I'll get what you want.
Her and Sarah are so cute together. Okay, so now we have a new war table. Did anyone finish when we were
Liliana
yapping?
did.
I think we need Cullen. He can't have too much longer, right?
I didn't look. I just saw that Liliana finished.
Josephine, you want to just like chit chat while we wait?
A situation requires your
Oh.
attention, Inquisitor.
Oh.
Noble Chantry loyalists in the city of Jadar are spreading
Jader.
accusations that you're responsible for the Divine's death.
Well.
They're unusually organized. I recommend we send people to Jadar to deal with the matter.
Diplomats?
Let's send some ambassadors to convince Jada I'm not a monster in disguise.
Excellent. I believe there's much to be gained by winning them over.
Okay, great.
Diplomatic choices seem good with Josephine.
Little frog leap. She does.
Also, I love that like Morgan shows up with us to every war table, but she just doesn't do anything.
Yeah. It's just because we haven't done the main mission yet. Okay, so everyone's done. Okay, great.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
Alright, Dwarven slaves in Venatori hands. A report has arrived from the site of the suspected Venatori enclave. It is nonsensical given accepted...
Oh, sorry.
It is nonsensical given accepted historical record. Located Venatori enclave. Fires on approach. Assumed they torched their camp while retreating. Not the case. Camp already destroyed. Venatori dead. Dwarven tools found, but no dwarves. Alive or dead. One deep stalker corpse found. Signs of black corruption. Best guess. Venatori surprised by forces emerging from the camp well. Assume they left the same way. Well collapsed. No passage possible. Enclave scoured for resources for return to Skyhold. On return to Inquisition camp, message found next to a newly opened sinkhole. We always come for our own. What about you, Inquisition? Binthus, Vaterhelm, Kalsharok. It's probably Warhelm, but for some reason I went German. Binthus, Warhelm, Kalsharok.
That was so many words. Okay, and also
I read them
threatening.
all. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we come for our own. We've shown that time and time again.
Judgment. Help the people of Sarnia. Mistress Cullen's supplies have reached Sarnia. Food and clothing are being divided among the populace according to need, and thanks the town has given the Inquisition several tons of their best granite as building material.
Hell yeah.
Assigning Michel de Chavannes. I'm impressed by Michel's memory. He's walked the paths between the Illuvians and seems to remember much of it. This will give us some insight into Briala's schemes. Liliana.
Ooh. Okay. So
Too bad our boy couldn't do that.
we wanted this for Liliana, right? The artifacts.
Yes.
You said okay.
Yes.
Let's see what
Okay.
we have.
So where
And then Cullen needs to do that
is
other thing.
Samson one? Okay. Finding Samson's weakness. Oh, Josephine has to do it. Oh, damn. Good thing we didn't assign her. The red lyrium is very strange. How Samson's armor hasn't killed him, I don't know. I can find out, but it'll be time and money. Tools, tests, and some books I remember from a circle or two. If they aren't stolen or burned, in which case I'll need to write them. And ink isn't cheap. Dagma. With the right investment, nothing is beyond our reach.
All right,
At your
Josephine, you
service.
got this, girl.
All right.
Sorry we assumed Cullen would
So
take
yeah,
care of it.
so I need something for Cullen now. Well, this is from Liliana. Maybe I should wait.
I usually let the people who send the letter go.
Okay, maybe this one. Draw out the
Oh, that
Red
is Cullen.
Templar Lieutenant. Looks like Fairbanks was good on his word. The freemen were helping the Red Templar smuggle red lyrium through the Dales. In exchange, they received gold and supplies, which was to go towards the furtherance of their cause. Their hopes were fueled, then exploited. We can end this by drawing out the Red Templars responsible for encouraging freeman activity. Cullen. The Red Templars have already sent reinforcements to the Emerald Graves to protect their operation there. We can capture some of these reinforcements, deny them lyrium long enough, and they'll talk.
Go for it.
Alright. So, we could wait until Josephine is done and finish up Cullen's finally, or we can go back to the Emprise du Lion and get some like landmarks and the glittering thing on the bridge and stuff.
Yeah, we can do that, just so we're doing something.
Okay. We'll go here. Oh. Oh, I have to. Okay. Who we want to take this time?
Let's take Cole and Ferric.
Okay.
Switch it up a bit.
I like it.
I
Probably
think
have
I've taken
to do,
this team before.
We'll have
Many
to
times.
probably do some upgrades really quick then. 'Cause I feel like it's been a little bit since we've taken Cole or Varric. Okay, so I think the last two dragon fights are
Do you hear
here.
it? Don't listen.
Cole.
Okay.
I assume we're talking about the Red Lyrian. They are the toughest dragon fights, I think, so we might come back here for those, like when we get a little stronger. But I just wanted to let you know. Okay,
Yeah,
so
we'll do our squad with 2 warriors and a mage.
I think we were going for splitting blades, so we'll get to that, and we can upgrade some stuff, or we can go for Dance of Death, where he regains stamina with every kill.
Sure.
Okay.
And we can upgrade later.
And for Vic, oh, we have 4. Okay, do you have all of these? No. Okay, so we can get use every ounce of stamina to litter the battlefield with traps. Okay, so the more stamina, the more traps. Or you throw only 1 elemental mine, greater effect. Each throw changes the element.
The stamina mines. Yeah.
Throw everything. Okay. And then over here, bait and switch. You can fight for a longer time before leaving back, and you pull your closest enemy back with you. Or using fallback plan resets all of your cooldowns.
Ooh, that would be good, especially if he's using all of his stamina for...
Okay. And then, I guess... Okay, we should get him full draw, I think, and probably explosive shot. Just, like, actual abilities. And we're good now.
Alright.
Alright, so let's put a little mark on here. Let's see what kind of job Cullen did with this bridge.
I'm so scared.
Homemaker indeed. It's so pretty, right?
Ah!
Okay.
It's the whole bridge. Oh, Cullen, thank you.
He did. He put the statues up and everything.
My lady.
He's growing so much.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Oh, I know he's ready to board it.
Okay, great.
Yay! Yeah, there's a dragon fight up there at the very top, and there's a dragon fight in that building in the very bottom. Fun fact. And there's one of them that just went over us.
Oh,
Oh,
both
there
of
they
them.
both are, yeah.
Oh, lovely.
And they are pretty tough. Okay. Where are you at? Amulet of Death Siphon. Okay. What is that? Every time an enemy dies nearby, the wearer of this amulet gains health. Do you want to give that to Bull? Yeah. I think yes. I'm pretty sure that's what I always give to him.
Yeah. The second I saw that, I was like, yep, Bull.
Yep. Husband.
You're welcome. Love me.
Okay, let's get this.
Why is he posed like that?
He's lounging, man. Don't worry about it. This is him. It's Hector in his time of dying.
Oh, okay. Is one of the Chanters anointed, Lord of Navarra, prophets. Mafereth betrayed Andraste?
Mafereth, I think.
Do I know? Mafereth?
That was Andraste's husband.
Oh,
So,
the
and-
maker.
No. So, okay. So,
What do you mean, no? Is the Maker and Andraste not married?
We learned about Mafareth and Andraste in, I think, way back in Origins. They were married, and then she became, I think, the Maker's bride, and Mafareth became jealous, and he was the one who betrayed her and got her killed. It was her ex-husband, Mafareth.
Okay.
Because he betrayed her to Teventer.
Okay.
And so that's when they captured her at Hector's stronghold.
Hector leapt to her defense, shot full of arrows. He survived long enough to see his Hector appears as a young and handsome man lounging in a position made to consider it appropriate. I thought so too. I was like, why does he look like
He's
that?
just drawing him like one of your French
Hector
girls.
seems to be greeted a lover rather than grieving the betrayal of his prophet. Interesting.
Yeah. So yeah. I thought we went over that, and because we had to do that quest where we had to answer the trivia questions in Origins, but you might not remember because you didn't get to replay it yourself.
Probably.
Yeah.
Because a lot of this is like, okay, I'm reading it in the moment, but once it leaves my head, it leaves my head.
Also, if you're like me, I have to play the game to learn the lore. And I have to fully invest myself, and I know just like probably watching someone else play, it's not going to stick that well. Unless you watch it multiple times.
Yeah, see, my thing is I definitely think I need to either play it or watch it multiple times, because that's usually the thing that always gets me. There's another game that I play a lot of that I know a lot about, but it's only because I've played it multiple times.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think of what it is right off the top of my head, and I just cannot.
I mean, that's not... Hello! How are you? She's being so loud.
Okay, I was gonna help you.
She just wants attention, I think. I gotta be honest, I don't think I gave them dinner, but they're fine.
Okay, well we should probably do that.
She has food in her bowl. Like, she's literally okay. She just... Her routines. My animals love their routines. And they throw a fit if they don't get them.
Yeah, see, I just put out a bowl of food for Bo in the morning, and when he eats is when he eats.
See, that's how Celeste was when we just had her. Oh, it's up there with the dragon. Okay, yeah. Probably not fighting a dragon with this team, gang.
Yeah, that's probably we have 3 rogues and 1 warrior.
We're gonna just keep going this way, but I'm pretty sure it just leads to another dragon. But that's all that's over the bridge. It really is just 2 dragon fights and some landmarks and shards and stuff.
Okay.
But I will just kind of go all the way, just kind of show you and make sure there's no other quest, but there is, like I said.
2 dragons.
It's up there. Is it with the dragon?
Yeah, because we'll bring our squad.
Yeah, so this might be just left to the dragon people when we come over here.
I know you usually play with Solus, but like our dragon squad is Blackwall, Dorian, and Ironbull would be who I'd take.
Yeah, we can try Dorian.
Do we not usually use?
We usually do Solus because he can bring people back to life. Yeah.
Oh. I thought last time Dorian was there.
No, it was Solus. I know because I just edited that video.
Oh, okay.
But I think we can get away. Oh, God. Already?
Yeah, when I think of usual squad, I think of my 3, which is Dorian, Gold.
Oh my God, and Cole too? Okay, this is not
boys
going well. We have 10 potions. What are you guys doing?
Boys!
Varric, stay alive. I have to... Okay, Bull, get up. Where's my son? He's here in between 2 of them. God. What?
Bull!
Thank you. Get up. And Varric's dead now. Okay.
One getting transformed.
Oh my God.
Fuck! And Bull's dead! Oh, we're dead! What?
What just happened? Okay, maybe we don't go here with that team, because that's like I told you, it's the hardest dragons. Maybe it's just the hardest area in general.
Okay, well, let's go back.
Alright, let's go do Cullen's quest, maybe.
Yeah, let's go back to Skyhold. And I think we should end the video here. We're coming up on 3 hours. It's only about 10 minutes that's getting cut out from the inventory.
We are. I think if he is, oh, okay. If he's available, I think we can do Cullen's mission in 10 minutes. It's very quick, but...
No, I'm still happy to do Cullen's mission.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if we can do Cullen's mission, I still want to do it. Yeah. It was just being like, after Cullen's mission, let's go ahead.
Yeah, I think that's good. And then we'll
try again next time.
We'll try again, or maybe we'll do the deep roads. And I said you wanted to do that. And then we can level up a little bit and then come back into the dragons.
I do want to do the deep roads.
Because the deep roads is a DLC.
I know it's so weird to be like, I kind of miss the deep roads, but that's my origin.
That's what you know, yeah.
I know the deep roads. I'm familiar with the deep roads.
What do you say? No, okay. It is a DLC, so it is actually really tough, but it's good for leveling up, and we get some good schematics there. That's going to be nice. So I'd be fine with doing that. It might be actually 2 episodes. It might be like 1 or 2. It's pretty long, DLC, so we could do that, and then after that, we should be able to take on those dragons, no problem, I would imagine. No matter what team we had.
We'll still take our youth.
Okay. It's just one of you still. Is it the one I need? Let's
2
hope.
warriors and a mage. All right, draw out the Red Templar Lieutenant. I don't know why I had so much trouble reading that. Let me try that again. Draw out the Red Templar Lieutenant. There we go. That feels
I believe
better.
in you.
We have the name of the Red Templar Lieutenant who is dealing with Maleficent and the Freeman, Carol. He is expected... Sorry.
Maleficent? Carol. Fucking Carol.
He is expected to be at the Lion's Pavilion 2 days from now. Do what is necessary to stop him, but for my sake, make it quick. I knew him once a long time ago. Do we know Carol? From any previous games? If Cullen knew him?
I don't.
Or was it just a random Templar that Cullen probably knew?
Yeah, I mean, he was... I don't actually know if that is a reference.
Yeah.
Okay, we still have 3 minutes here. But it's just... Okay, Josephine is done. Yay, okay.
Finding Samson's weakness. Dagna has forwarded what she learned about Samson's strange armor. Her glee over her discovery is disconcerting, but her information may prove invaluable. We should speak at your earliest convenience, Inquisitor Cullen.
Yes, I would love to speak with you. Okay, let's see. So we need Josephine and Cullen. Who was the one I didn't do? Or did we already do that? Oh.
Yeah, because this was locked.
Oh, Liliana. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll wait for Liliana. An offer of help on their terms.
Oh, that's the Warhelm guy. Who did we sent Josephine for Warhelm, right?
Yeah. And then it came back weird. So, okay, let's see. A letter on dark vellum with obviously dwarven markings. A hole in the surfacer's precious sky. Not our concern. But the thing that did it? If this Magister shit really brought the Blight and the Darkspawn, we're no friend of that. Follow these instructions and you'll catch your enemy sleeping. Tell your soldiers not to leave the main tunnel. That's your only warning. Binthius, Warhelm, Kalsharok. The letter ends with a map to a cave system and the number of troops that can pass. They can have their secrecy, but we don't know the threat on the other side of their passage. I'd send double that to even a threat of Venatori. Potential relations with another dwarven Tig would be far more beneficial than a minor strike at the Venatori. At the least, send ambassadors. If they hold their secrets dear, do as they say, no more, no less. Do you want to wait for Liliana? Or do you want to do Josephine or Cullen?
I don't know. This one's confusing.
Okay, so we got that cryptic letter.
Right.
And they were like... So it's really hard to work with the dwarves because they're very secretive, especially Kalsharok, which has been like this hidden Tig, but I'm pretty sure we discovered in Origins, I think. Unless I'm just totally misplaced it. Maybe it was too. Whatever. But now they're there and they're still being secretive. So they're saying, we'll let you through. We're going to tell you exactly how to go and tell many men to take. Cullen says, take double the men just in case. Josephine says... at least send some ambassadors with the soldiers, which is, again, more people. Liliana says, do what they say. No more, no less.
Do you think Liliana would be best for this?
I usually use Liliana.
Okay.
But that's just me. Okay. You can do what you want, though.
Well, no, this is my first time playing, so, like, any advice is...
I always, like, you're very literal, and you like to try to say, do what people do. He's literally telling you what to do, and Liliana is honoring that. It's between the three of them.
Then let's wait for Liliana.
Okay. Then, what is this? Inquisitor, we've received reports
Oh, that's only for Cullen, so perfect.
of an abandoned gold mine in the hills south of Griffin Wing Keep. According to the locals, the mine's still capable of producing. It was abandoned only because the threat of Darkspawn attack made the operation unfeasible. Should we dispatch soldiers to secure the place and guard any wagons that make their way to the keep? It should add considerably to our income for the future.
Sure.
I can send soldiers to set up a camp at the mine straight away.
You go for that,
To work.
Alright, so Josephine, you'd think that'd be easy, but honestly, we're getting... Okay, maybe this, because it's dealing with a lord. Okay, okay. Deal with Lord Basile Maron. Dearest Josephine, do you recall the last letter I sent? No. About the new volunteers who have reported to Siladine Keep to help with our efforts. Lady Doucette, daughter of Lord Basile Maron, was one of them. We were unaware of her real identity because she came to us disguised as a villager. Unfortunately, Lord Basile has just now discovered the whereabouts of his missing daughter and has accused the Inquisition of kidnapping her. Lord Basile's colorful slander of the Inquisition has cast a shadow on our relations with the wealthy Southern Orlesian society. Complicating matters, Lady Doucette refuses to return to her father and the gilded cage of a gentlewoman. I can't very well tie her up and deliver her to the Lord in a barrel, can I? Sincerely, Edward? Lady Doucette, yeah, please don't tie her up. Lady Doucette should follow her heart. Lord Basile is a minor noble, and his favor is not worth courting. I can trick him into social ruin. Once he is torn down, he may rant, but no one will listen.
Go for it, Josephine.
You know what?
Hell yeah.
You are that bitch, Josephine, and that's why I love you. And also, your romance is so sweet.
Yeah, I will need you to send me a chart of, like, all the romances and who you can romance as what character. Like, if you can
as
be,
a
like,
female
a female
elf, you
or
can
a
romance
female...
the most people.
Yes.
As,
like, I know
yeah.
Cassandra,
you have to be a male.
Yeah, so, like, I want, like, a list of, like, who you
yeah,
can
okay.
romance.
I can do that. Because I'm pretty sure you have to be a male human or elf. I don't think you can be Kunari or dwarf for Cassandra. Which, yeah, it's a shame. It gets a lot easier in Veilguard. You can romance anyone as anyone. Which some people have problems with that.
No, that's the best. Like, that's what when you can romance anyone as anyone. Is like, that's why, like, I love Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
And, like, Stardew Valley. You can literally be anybody. And
so Veilguard
you
is
want.
like that.
Yeah.
This one there are some strict stipulations, and female elf is the most lenient. You can romance, I think, 7 of them as a female elf. Everyone else is very specific. But yeah, I can do that for you. Cully Wully.
No red lyrium, no allies, and soon Samson will have no armor, I hope.
You hope?
Dagna's started work on her red lyrium samples, but she needs more details on the armor. We found orders in the mine. They mentioned Maddox, a name I did not expect to hear.
They also mentioned a vessel.
Samson's letter said something about taking over as the vessel.
Perhaps it's a rank among the Red Templars. It could be a title from Ancient to Winter. Or it's some other role Corypheus has planned for Samson, and Maddox is part of it.
Someone you know?
Another voice from your past?
In a way, this is complicated. Maddox was a mage in Kirkwall's circle. Samson smuggled letters between him and his sweetheart. Eventually, Samson was caught. That's why he was cast out of the order. Maddox was made tranquil and became a skilled craftsman of magical items. Samson must have rescued him.
I guess both questions?
Okay.
I can't believe they made a man tranquil over a few love letters.
The official charge was corrupting the moral integrity of a Templar. Knight Commander Meredith wielded the brand for far lesser offenses, believe
Fucking
me.
Meredith.
Crazy bitch.
Why would Maddox need
I'm
saving?
so happy when I killed her.
When the mages rebelled in Kirkwall,
It's
the
so
worst
satisfying.
battles took place at the gallows in the circle itself.
I remember
I
that.
thought Maddox had died in the fighting, or was eking out a living on the streets. A hard fate for a tranquil in Kirkwall. Samson must have found him, taken him in.
He could be a useful ally.
Having an inside man among Samson's forces would be invaluable, if we could convince him.
I couldn't say. I've lived around Tranquil most of my life, and I've never understood them. It seems Maddox built Samson's armor for him, and maintains it still. Tranquil and Kirkwall needed rare and expensive supplies for their enchantments. Supplies we can trace. I can have our men kick down some doors, Inquisitor. Samson's armor might lead us right to his stronghold.
Oh, I still can't do the thing. I still need the war table. I just want to do Cullen's mission. But maybe we'll have to save it for next time. You get to go fight with him. It's really fun.
Cullen.
And it's really, like, quick, too. So it'd be, like, an easy thing to do. But I keep forgetting how much war table is in between. And we're modded, so you can imagine how much even longer it takes on normal. Because I don't think anyone's done. I'll check, but if not, I guess we might have to end here.
No, Cullen was in LA.
Okay. Well, Liana's done.
The College of Magi. My agents were successful. Our dwarven warrior, Corbin, led a foray into the College of Magi and emerged with both the mage refugees and whatever artifacts could be transported, all before the Navarran mobs finally stormed the gates. If the Venatori were behind this, they have been disappointed. And the refugees expressed their relief and their thanks for the rescue, Liliana.
Oh, good.
Okay, well, we can send her on the other mission. Deal with Lord Basile Maron. we had one of our Liliana spies bait Lord Basile into starting his rant at a recent ball. Just as he was reaching the climax of his argument, Lady Doucette entered in full Inquisition regalia with an entourage of our soldiers and exposed her father's lies. She then challenged him to a duel for the Inquisition's honor. The Lord would not meet her blade and was shunned for the rest of the event, while Lady Doucette became the star of the evening. I don't think we need to worry about Lord Basile in the future. Josephine.
Hell yeah, Josephine. Okay, so we're doing Liliana here, you said? Yeah.
Wait, she was the one with the dwarves, do everything exactly as they say, right?
Oh, well, you wanted her for both of these, I think.
Oh, gotcha.
So, okay, we can do the dwarves first, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Let's see what we have.
Okay, is it over here? Oh, there's another heart. Okay. We need to do that for Vic. Where is... Madame? Disaster in the Deep Roads. Is it not all over here? Cullen stuff? Is it over here? Who has to do it? Cullen? Probably... Don't show me. I don't want to know. Actually. Thank you so much. Okay, it has to be Cullen, I assume. So, who is Cullen working on? I don't even remember. This one? Oh, 42 seconds. Should we wait?
Well, let's assign Josephine to something while we wait.
Okay.
Because that reading will give us that time.
Is there anything? This one? Oh, well, yeah, she's the only one. A golden opportunity. Inquisitor, my how things have changed. When we first arrived at Skyhold, we would have been lucky to have the elite of Halam Sharal even acknowledge our presence. Now that we've occupied Suladin Keep and can no longer be ignored, a group of merchants and noblemen have approached me with a proposal. They say that, since the Inquisition is currently better placed to keep order in the Dales than even the Imperial throne, they would like to set up a consortium of sorts. An Inquisition ambassador at their side will, according to them, aid communication and allow us to keep their interests safe even as they promote ours. It's worth considering, Your Worship. Allow me to send the ambassadors, and I shall begin the arrangements.
Go for it.
At your service.
Was that for? Yes.
Alright, all that glitters. There was a bit of a fight at the mine with bandits apparently, and not even Darkspawn. I'm pleased to report that the Darkspawn were cut down with relative ease. We've set up an outpost and recruited locals to begin mining the gold once again. Indeed, I'm told they're more than happy to do so now that they're being protected. We found some useful equipment in the bandit cache, and any efforts to gather coin at Skyhold will now be much easier. Cullen.
Okay.
I don't know why I read that.
I was
so
like,
fast.
you live so fast. All right. Using Maddox as a lead, Cullen has begun to hunt down anyone providing equipment and supplies that Maddox might need for Samson's armor. Lyrium, reagents, dwarven tools, and so on. Cullen is arranging patrols along roads and bridges for any sign of Samson's forces trading and moving equipment. I can have the patrols leave right away. This could lead to Samson's headquarters.
All right.
Let's fucking go.
Yes.
1 minute. Okay, we can do this. We'll end on this quest still, I think. But
Oh, also,
we'll
it
wait.
wasn't a game I was thinking of as far as lore of only reading it once. It was a book.
Oh, what was it?
The Raven Cycle.
Oh,
I know literally
Oh,
every
okay,
single thing
yeah.
possible about the Raven Cycle
that makes total sense.
because I've read it 7,000 times. And also The Untamed as a show because I've watched it 20
Yeah.
times, read the books. Like, yeah, that's where my thing is.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I definitely
I
need
was
a
like,
more
you're
than
more.
once.
You're not as much as a gamer, but you're getting there.
I'm getting there.
You're getting there,
because
but yeah, that makes
I'm
sense
gonna
for
be
like a book and a show.
Yeah, a book and a show because I'm going to be honest, I didn't have Steam until after I met you. I didn't play video games until after I met you.
I love that.
I played Mario Kart and Call of Duty Black Ops 2 with my brother, and those were the only games I ever played growing up. I did not start video gaming until I met Brittany.
Hey,
And I
that's
didn't-
all I want from the world.
And I didn't start playing games until, not even after, but until we started recording videos. I think
Oh, really? Nice.
because you mentioned Stardew Valley, I tried to play it. I was like, "Fuck that!" Like, I'm not
Too
gonna play Stardew
overwhelming,
Valley.
yeah.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know how to plant my crops. And until you showed me how to play it, like that was the main one. But I didn't download Steam until I think after we started doing recordings for video games.
See, I think that's honestly maybe my secret weapon is I think if I could meet a person, I could tell them a video game that they would love.
Uh-huh.
I think that's like my secret weapon. Like my sister, I think if she ever gave it a chance, she would love Stardew Valley. My brother-in-law, he would love Red Dead Redemption 2. But they're not video game people. But I'm like, I think if I meet you and I got to know you, I could recommend you a video game
because
that you
that's
would
what
love.
like I never played video games until after I met you. Although I do still want on the channel to finish our series of the Raven Cycle. I want you to read the rest of them.
I do
And
really
so-
want to read them also. So I've also considered just reading them on my own, but I'm like, I know Skylar probably wants to read them together. So I've stopped myself. Every time I'm like, maybe I'll just continue it on my own. But I do stop myself. Maybe if we ever get that Patreon up, we'll read them.
Well, we should. I think we should do that, and we maybe don't even need a Patreon. We should do it
Yeah.
on the channel.
Yeah, you think
Like
so?
a random like Thursday video because we don't post on Thursday. So like just for the other 3 books.
We just sit here and chat
Yeah, and like do the same thing like we did on the podcast, but just with
with the video.
the video.
Okay. Yeah, I'm down with that.
Because I want you to read them, and then I also want to do all for the game. And
Okay. Well, then I have to make you read some books. You realize that, right?
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
I still want to I still want to read A Court of Thorns and Roses. 'cause
I can
know
read
that's
Avatar with you.
That's
I've
a
read
series
them.
that you like.
It is. I have.
But you can also suggest whatever. Tornado Watch.
Okay. Great.
I don't believe it.
Well, it is kind of warm today. Hold on. We need to check the weather. Okay. We're probably not going to have a tornado, but I'm more worried about Skylar's card. So.
Yeah, my window won't roll up. So if it rains, then I mean, there's already mold in the car. Also, it's not my car. It's my mom's super old car because my car is still sitting in the driveway broken.
Anyway.
I just need that to clarify that I don't have a moldy car.
It's not your mode.
Or a broken car. It's my mom's really old car. It's not even her car anymore because she has her Explorer. Like, this Expedition has been in the family since I was in elementary school. That's how old this car is.
Oh, wow.
But, like, my Mustang, I would love to be driving that. Never had any issues with the windows on my Mustang or mold. Did I already read this?
Yeah, I don't remember how
I'll
far we
read
got,
it
but
again.
no, it's fine.
No, it's okay. I don't mind. Track down Samson. We track Samson's remaining Red Templars escorting a supply caravan to a hidden location in the... I didn't read this. A hidden location in the wilderness. It could be his headquarters. I expect verification before the hour is over. I've already begun preparing a squadron of soldiers to accompany us. Allow me to debrief you in person when your duties permit. Commander Cullen.
Oh, they permit right now, Cullen.
They permit
Thank
for you anytime,
Oh, okay.
baby.
Everyone else is done too, though, I
Okay.
guess.
A golden opportunity. That went splendidly. Naturally, these worthies of Orlais wanted nothing more than to be given everything while providing nothing in return, but I set the record straight.
Hell yeah.
If they want our assistance in supporting their efforts to restore the worn-torn Dales, they'll need to show some deference to our agents and ensure that any troop movements and trade efforts the Inquisition makes in the Dales are given the highest priority. All it took was a bit of negotiation and a few subtle threats. I should have taken a breath in the sentence prior. That really hurt.
Oh, no.
They sent along some lovely gifts to show their appreciation for your presence in Skyhold, and the consortium should ensure that any attempts we make to gather coin in the future are that much easier. Josephine.
Okay. And the
An offer of help on their terms. Our soldiers report that they passed through the tunnel without incident and surprised a sizable Venatori encampment. After the battle, they had to find a different route back because the tunnel had been collapsed. They found this letter. Why had collapsed? It works the same. They found this letter. Leliana. A letter on dark vellum with obviously dwarven markings. You follow instructions well. Respect of our territory is a first step. We shall see. Binthus Warhelm Kalsharok. I don't know why I keep going German.
You do.
I mean, it's probably because I speak German, but like...
I do think you wanted Liliana for this. Strike hard and fast before they even know we're looking, hitting all the leads we have at once, I think. Because you said it was from Liliana. Maybe I didn't read it. Okay.
Yeah, it was from Liliana. We didn't read it,
okay.
But I saw Liliana, so that was when I said
right, okay.
I like sending the people that the letters are to or from to the mission.
Right. So let me read it.
We didn't actually read it, yeah.
Okay, unmask those across the sea. I had our people remove the downward...
Is that not Basil Moran? Is that not that same fucking guy?
I think they use the same, like, for whoever, like, the general consensus of, like, the people are.
Oh,
so this is, like, kind of nobility, I think.
Oh, gotcha. Because I just saw that and I was like, wait, that's the same fucking guy.
I had our people remove the downward pointing triangular symbols from our outposts. They have not made an appearance, which means little. It's clear someone has an interest in the Inquisition, someone organized with ties to those across the sea. We've eliminated the Kunari as the most obvious suspects. Nonetheless, knowing who they're not does not tell us who they are, what they're doing, or why.
Okay, see, all you need to do is go down the list. You found out it's not the Kunari. Find a next group of people. Is it them or not? If it's not, go to the next group of people. Process of elimination.
Sure, Liliana will do that. They're clever, we know that, and they have resources. But so do we, and they should learn that they are not to toy with the Inquisition. Liliana. If our investigations have any hope of succeeding, we'll have to strike hard and fast before they even know we're looking. A coordinated effort hitting all the leads that we have at once.
Go for it, Liliana.
Let's
all
see
right.
what we have.
Yeah, I just like being like, oh, who they're not doesn't tell us who they are. I'm like, yeah, but if you keep finding out who they're not, eventually process of elimination. Like, I don't know why people dog on process of elimination so hard, but it's honestly the easiest way to get information.
Yeah. All right. Only calling to this.
Isn't he coming with us though?
Yeah,
or
but
does it
this
not
is
matter?
this doesn't matter.
Okay.
An offer from the Imperial Army. A letter marked with the Chevalier's seal. Commander, I understand your soldiers intend to pursue a party of Red Templars into the woods surrounding Val Foray. We have not forgotten your assistance against the demons, and are we not sworn to aid your fight against Corypheus? Let us take up arms and cast these Templars out. Chevalier du Sept.
Go for it.
Our resources alone would only have allowed for small sweeps of the area. With the Imperial Army's assistance, we may entirely rout Red Templars from the region.
To work?
Okay.
Richard's back inside, so did it work? I guess I'll just know.
Okay, we have a second. We can back up and see.
Okay.
Cullen! Cullen. I would love to fight by your side. It fuels the fan fictions.
What have you found?
We have him, Inquisitor. We found Samson's lair.
Hell yeah.
My duties usually keep me here, but for Samson, I'll make an exception.
It'll be good to have you.
I'm looking forward to fighting by your side, Commander.
Likewise, Inquisitor. We'll depart at your leave.
Yes, let's go. All right, who do you want to take with Cullen?
Oh,
Well, yeah, he's already given, so
Okay,
you still
so-
get 3 others.
oh, I didn't know if it was like a locked out
Nah.
where like he would be here, so
No.
we'd only get 2 more.
He's just
people.
gonna come anyway.
Okay.
So, but he has like unique dialogue.
Mm.
So whoever you take will probably talk to him. So just keep that in mind, I guess.
Okay, so then we have 2 warriors.
Uh-huh.
Solus and Dorian have 2
Okay.
mages.
Yeah, we can do that.
Because then we'll have us as a rogue, 2 warriors, 2 mages.
Not all my favorite boys together. We're just missing Blackwall. It's fine.
I know I miss him, but we already have 2 warriors. I feel like 3 would be a bit much.
I love doing this quest and then thinking about all the fan
This is it.
fictions.
The heart of Samson's command.
Because
I
Cullen
don't
is
see him
here.
anywhere.
I can already see like
Nor
one
I.
of you getting injured in the
tell
battle,
me he
like
hasn't.
seriously, and then just
You
the
know
angst
it's a
and the-
thing.
Oh,
You
I can just picture it in my
know.
head.
You
And if it's not there,
know.
guess damn what? I'll write it my
Oh,
goddamn self.
I will tell you, it already. Look at him go. He's going over there on the right by himself. Of course, he goes by himself. Okay. No, you leave me alone.
No, you
Leave
leave
me
Cullen alone.
alone. Oh my god. And thankfully, Cullen doesn't use our potions. I still need to give us a 3rd potion for everyone. God damn, I keep forgetting.
Okay, before we end this episode, 3rd potion.
I have to. I should.
Look at him stand.
I know.
Look at the way he walks.
This one's fun, but then you also get to fight with him one more time. And it's right after a really... Oh, okay. Solus brought him back. It's after a really cute, sweet romance scene with Cullen where he talks about how scared he is for your safety. And he gives you his good luck charm. And it's so fucking cute. And then you get to fight with him and he's like wearing his like lion's helmet. And you're like, okay, go off. I love you. Cullen is probably my second favorite romance. And he's not even a companion, which is kind of funny because you would think I would like the ones that you can take with you.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure my top 3 are Solus, Cullen, and Dorian.
Mm.
And then Bull is really close. Blackwall is really close. Cassandra and Sarah are really close. They're just... God, Inquisition romances just hit different.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's because Origins and 2 are really fun, but they're all kind of like copy-pasted. You can kind of imprint everyone else for each other. These ones are all so unique, and I appreciate that so much.
Yeah.
Like, they're all very different characterizations, and you get different cutscenes.
Which maybe, like, I haven't played Origins more than once, but, like, so far, I mean, Alistair romance had me blushing.
Yeah!
They have me blushing.
That's why just dialogue
Which
in
is
general.
why I also think I'll really like Cullen, because Cullen and Alistair are
They
very,
are
like,
very same-coded, yeah.
Control-C, Control-V.
Yeah. I think you'll really like the Cullen romance. It's so sweet. It's very. It's also himbo, which I know is why you like Alistair. Like I said, they're himbo coded, both of them. So
Like, when men are kind and stupid, I don't
like,
know what to do.
I know we won't see it, but in the DLC, you get Cullen with a dog and a proposal for marriage. It is very cute. Like, he finds this Mabari, so it's like Blue and Bo from our other games. So he finds a Mabari because he's Ferelden at his core. And then he's like, I love this dog. And then he's like, I also love you. Do you want to get married right now? And you and Cullen and the dog are all at this like little unofficial wedding elopement.
Which DLC is this?
This is just the end-game DLC that we will play through. So we'll get to see Cullen and his dog, but you won't get the proposal.
Yeah, I won't get, yeah.
It's
Are these
very
DLCs
sweet.
free like the other one is?
If you bought the deluxe edition, you already have it. Yeah.
I don't know if I bought
In
the
Inquisition. You should have it, I think.
I bought that one when...
That was on sale.
When you mentioned that your favorite games were Dragon Age, before we ever played it, I had bought the games because
you should have
Steam, it said, like, you could get all 3 games for, like, $3.
If you have this, it's like this armor, like, all of their DLCs in games are very, like, all together.
I had all the DLCs in Dragon Age 2.
You should
all
then...
the equipment and everything.
And
all
you
those
bought them at the
chests.
same time?
I bought them in that bundle, that, like, $3 bundle.
Yeah, you should have it. Because the thing about... Okay, so a lot of people have a problem with this. So the Inquisition Trespasser DLC is technically a DLC, but it's also the conclusion of the game. So you can't really complete this game without playing like satisfactory without playing that. And so people do have problems with that, which I understand, because like don't call it a DLC, maybe call it like a part 2. But
must have ordered his Templars to sack his headquarters so we couldn't.
Looks like he cut his losses and ran.
I think you're right. Still, we've dealt Samson a blow.
you technically can't beat this game without playing that DLC.
Okay.
So you should have it. It
Yeah,
kind of comes standard. Yeah.
Because I bought all 3 in a bundle for like $3 when it was on sale. It's like you can get them really cheap. All 3 of them.
Yeah.
And I know that in Dragon Age 2, I had the
chest
DLC,
and all that, yeah.
And I had the
Samson. Or not Samson, Sebastian.
yeah, I had
So,
Sebastian.
yeah, he's technically a DLC character.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought he was just part of the game.
Nope, he is a DLC.
But DLC, for actual
Talus, yeah.
DLC, I had Talus, Corypheus, and then I had all those chests in that room.
Yeah, so yeah, you should have all these, no problem.
Which I ended
Cullen,
up just
wait for
selling
me!
for money because all the stuff I got was so much better than what was in the chest anyway.
You have to like do it really early because they level up with your character. That's the thing. A lot of them did, so you have to get it like as soon as possible.
There were a few that were like, this ring is specifically for this person, this necklace,
Yeah.
and I let them keep those. But like the stuff I bought that fucking
the
staff that I
you
wanted
yeah.
from the guy in
Yeah.
that one area. That was
the
like
Wounded Coast.
the 112 gold staff
that we could never find because it's random. It's random.
I saved up for it. I made sure I had enough money before I ever went to the
there.
Wounded Coast.
That's awesome.
So that way I could find him. And I found him and bought that staff, and even the hawk staff that you get from your dad in the DLC. I was like, no, my ice staff is so much better. I'm keeping that shit.
That's good, like especially if you want to get into like the role play of it all, then you would make Hawk use his dad's staffs type or their dad.
But I worked damn fucking hard for that ice staff, and I wasn't giving it up for shit. I checked every staff I got to see if it was better, and none of them were. That is the best staff in the game, and I stand by that.
You really want it, and I looked for it so hard for you afterwards, but it never spawned again. I tried.
That's okay. I got it for myself.
And I love that for
I'm
you.
a strong, independent woman, and I can buy my own shit.
You can. You did it.
I did it.
You beat Dragon Age 2 by yourself, which people hate that game because they say it's unplayable, and I'm like, bitch, where? Tell me where.
Yeah, Origin's unplayable because simply I couldn't play it.
My computer literally won't let me.
And I was like, I have a gaming computer, let me play.
It's just old games, man, are finicky.
Well, that's why I googled literally every solution being like, if you do this, then you can play it. I tried every single one and it still just would not let me.
Yeah, because I had that problem on our laptop with the Fallout New Vegas. I've never played that, but now that I have a desktop, I think I could play it. So I think it's that versus a laptop, maybe.
I don't know how Steam works, but I've been meaning to ask you, like, when I house sit, can I like log out of your Steam and log into mine to play Origins, or is Steam like one person per computer? I don't know how it
you
works.
should be able to do that.
Because if I'm house sitting, I mean, it should like come up here and play some
And even
Origins.
if it's like, I mean, I have that game anyway, so it shouldn't even matter if it's a game I don't have. But yeah, you can play it on mine. Like, you don't even have to log. Like, there's no achievements or anything.
Well, the reason I was
just your like
to load into new
Yeah.
games, to like play the series again, like have my choices.
You can
affect
still
the
do
next
that.
game.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah, you can definitely come up here and load it into your Steam. That should work for you.
I mean, when we played it, crashed a little bit, but like it's still we could play it.
Yeah.
We finished it.
So definitely save a lot, but yes.
On my game, it won't even open.
Yeah, definitely save like chronically, but yeah.
Every time I do one thing, it's like, ooh, save.
Yeah.
I open a chest, save.
Oh, Maddox.
Hello, Inquisitor.
You know me?
It's Maddox, Samson's tranquil. Something's wrong. I'll send for the healers.
That would be a waste, Knight Captain Cullen. I drank my entire supply of Blightcap essence. It won't be long now.
We wouldn't have hurt you.
We only wanted to ask you questions, Maddox.
Yes, that is what I could not allow. I destroyed the camp with fire. We all agreed it was best. Our deaths ensured Samson had time to escape.
You threw your lives away for Samson? Why?
Samson saved me even before he needed me. He gave me purpose again. I wanted to help.
Oh, Maddox. It's so sad.
We should check the camp. Maddox may have missed something.
I'm sorry, Cullen.
There must be something here.
Samson left a message. For me.
What does it say?
For you.
Drink enough lyrium and its song reveals the truth. The chantry used does, you're fighting the wrong battle. Corypheus chose me as his general and his vessel of power, and other such nonsense. Does he think I'll understand? What does he know? Dismal place to die. It can't have been much of a place to live either under Samson's command.
Both, and then funeral.
What else do you remember about Samson, the man he used to be?
Does it matter? He used to be kind, only carries so far. Yet Maddox died to help him escape. Samson does command loyalty.
Is there anything in the camp that could help? Or point us to Samson?
It's hard to tell. All I see is smoke and ash. If this is Samson's idea of remaking the world, I prefer yours.
That would have hit hard in a romance.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We can't leave Maddox here. He should be properly laid to rest.
I'll have someone take care of it. If even Samson did his best for Maddox, we can do no less.
No.
I'll keep looking around.
I'm sorry. Okay. What's
Lyrium bottles, licked clean. How much red lyrium is Samson taking? His resistance must be extraordinary.
Look at this bed just blanketed by fucking red lyrium.
That's gotta be terrible to sleep in.
Yeah. That's addiction. God.
Recently I've been trying to have a glass of wine at night while like watching a video, and I will literally like have my laptop with my lap board and my wine on my lap board, and next thing I know I wake up 2 hours later with my wine half finished. I'm like, well damn, now I gotta finish this, so then I try and chug it. I'm like, I guess I'll just go to sleep.
Yeah. I do that. Not with that, but like when I'm reading, if I get really into a book, I forget I'm drinking. Which is I like, honestly. Like I love a book that like absorbs me that much that I forget to drink, or like a video game, and I'm like, oh yeah, I have to finish this, and I have to chug it before bed, and I'm like, eh.
Well, see, I'll be playing a game or reading like on my phone, or just watching like a YouTube video
And just like fall asleep.
and I'll just fall asleep, and my wine will just be sitting there, and I'll forget about it, because it usually takes me, like if I'm at home here, I drink it a little faster because I'm not doing anything with my hands.
That's yeah, it's your hands.
Like it'll take me 4 hours to finish a glass of wine.
Yeah,
like,
same. Look,
but,
if I'm reading a book on the couch or like playing on my Steam Deck, I
Yeah.
just like, I'm like la 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 la. Oh yeah, I have a drink. Let me take a little sip. But more on here, I feel like I'm an alcoholic and I chug everything.
Yeah. That's how I feel here, because I just drink so much because I'm not doing anything while I'm drinking. I'm like, the only thing I do is talk and drink. But no, I'll wake up at like 3 in the morning because I'll have fallen asleep at like midnight, and then it'll be 3 in the morning. I'll still have a glass of wine, and I'm like, okay, well, at this point, I'm gonna go to bed if I'm already that tired that I fell asleep. Yeah. But I have to finish this first, so then I have to chug it, and I'm like,
Sometimes I'll just put it in the fridge, and I'll be like, I'll drink it tomorrow night. I am that bitch.
I've done it where I've woken up from a nap, been so tired that I didn't want to finish it, set it on my nightstand, and then as soon as I woke up in the morning, drank the rest of it.
I've done that too, honestly. I'm not gonna lie to you.
The only reason I don't put it in the fridge is because I don't want my mom and dad to see
that's
it.
fair. This is my house. I can do that.
Yeah. I would love that freedom.
Okay.
But they hear me pour a glass of wine and they're like, "You're drinking again?" I'm like, "Yes."
See, meanwhile, I was with my family last night. My mom was like, get a drink. What are you doing?
Yeah, my mom gets mad when I drink.
Oh, God. Couldn't move me.
This must have been Maddox's room.
The fire couldn't destroy these
Whatever they were.
Those are lyrium forging implements of remarkable design.
Dorian?
Intact.
Yeah, I was like, is that Dorian's voice? I was like, I didn't realize he knew that. All.
Well,
I guess
design their own tools. Dagno should be able to make sense of them. So, no, sorry, he's not talking. If Maddox used these to make Samson's armor, she should use them to unmake it. We have him. Okay, that was supposed to be Cullen. I don't know why he wasn't talking. Sorry, I just wanted to like narrate that.
I was like, wait, Dorian knows that? But then, of course,
he's a mage.
For, Alexander. No,
Alexius.
Yeah.
Yeah, now he's a very strong mage.
Because he's the one that took us to the future.
Yes. Okay, Cullen, we did it.
Yes, Inquisitor.
Anything new? No? Okay.
I'll keep looking around.
So that was Cullen. All right.
Yeah, we just gotta meet him back at Skyhold.
To discuss tools with Dagna. Dagna. I love Dagna. She's so cute. But now, I always love this mission, specifically when you're romancing Cullen, because it's like, oh yeah, let me see, you want to see me on the field? Watch me fight. I'm so good. You care about me so much.
I immediately went to angst. I was like, yeah, just one of you gets hurt on the bat and the other one like sees it happen, like.
Yeah. See, I go to like, oh, I'm gonna show off and then get hurt and then he'll be pissed. That's what I go with.
There's a mix. I love wounded anger, but I also love wounded sadness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like wounded anger a little bit more.
But I saw this, I was on Pinterest, and I saw this fan art of, this is like maybe 2 weeks ago, but I saw this fan art of Dorian holding you and crying over you with your arm that had the green cut off.
Mm-hmm.
And oh my god, I still think about it every single day.
Oh my god, I love the Dorian romance. It's so
I
good.
think about it every single day. Just Dorian being sad, like, and holding you because your arm was basically taken. I don't really know the lore of why they drew it that way, but like I assume because I'd seen this game that like maybe Corypheus took your arm because we played through that first cutscene where I was like,
you tried to.
Are you gonna take my arm? So then I saw that fan art of your arm being gone. I was like, oh my, like Corypheus takes your arm and Dorian's just like there, and like I was like, oh,
I'm gonna say it's not so much a thing with Bull, who we are romancing, but a lot of companions that you romance or people that you romance are concerned about your arm. So it is like a topic of conversation.
Interesting.
Cullen brings it up a lot, Dorian brings it up a lot, and Solus brings it up a lot. So apparently, yeah, Bull, it's been a really long time since I romanced Bull. He was one of my OGs, which is like 10 years ago. I don't know if he'll, maybe in the DLC, the ending DLC, he'll bring it up because that's when it becomes a little more pertinent. But everyone else does kind of worry about your arm because they're like, that's not great. Like, it's not normal. Like, you didn't choose to have it. So people are worried about that. So I can understand why there would be fear about that because it is.
But I literally think
like,
about
especially
it every day.
With Dorian, he already has the fear of being a male. with the male because of his parental trauma.
Yeah.
But then he also now cares about you, which he's so blasé and doesn't care about anyone. But when he actually cares about you, he is terrified. And that's why I also really love his romance, because he's so sweet and he doesn't want to be sweet.
That wasn't what I was going to show you.
That's also my favorite.
Sorry.
Cullen.
We were being freaks, which is not unusual for this channel, so hope y'all are used to it.
Now we're going to talk to Cullen about Dagna and Maddox.
Yeah, let's
go.
get serious.
The Red Lyrium deposits are being destroyed, and we've cut the Red Templars down to the core. It's a pity Maddox thought his sacrifice was the only answer. But that leaves Samson with a severely curtailed army, and enchanted armor he can't maintain. You did it.
We did it, Cullen.
We both fought to make this happen. Don't sell yourself short.
Well, thank you. But my work's not done yet.
Oh,
We're getting recruits by the hour. There's more than a few ex-Templars among them. We've struck a blow and given people hope. This is a true victory.
Inquisitor, I finished it. Are you
Also, the
talking?
scar on
Sorry.
his lip.
Have it anyhow.
That would be a
You
good
mean this
romance
room?
scene to write. Like,
It's
either
not just
tracing
any
it or
room.
like
I made it
starting
with
at the
red
top
lyrium
with
and
kisses
what's
before
left
you
of poor
move down to
Maddox's
his lips.
tools. The rune acts on the median
I've
fissures of
read
lyrium
those.
to...
Have you? Man, I don't have a single original writing thought. All my writing ideas have already been done.
I just wanted you to be excited that they exist. And I will share them with you.
I mean, I just don't want them shared. It just means that that's one more thing I have to take out.
But no, absolutely include that. Hello?
I'm like, 'cause I just saw that and I was like, oh, that'd be so good to write in
I
a romance
eat it up
scene,
every
like,
time, please. Hello?
The mind of a writer.
Ah,
It never stops.
please include.
The rune acts on the median fissures of lyrium too. It'll destroy Simpson's armor. He'll be powerless. And Corypheus loses a general. That's what I like to hear. I still have to fight him. And Corypheus loses a general.
We'll cut Corypheus off from his most powerful officer.
Maddox covered Samson's tracks thoroughly. But wherever Samson's retreated, we'll find him. Your army stands ready, Inquisitor. For Samson, for Corypheus, for whatever you command.
Yeah. Let's go. Anyway. Okay. Next time, we're going to do the deep roads.
Yeah, I also was like, yeah, this will take 10 minutes. We yapped for so long.
We did. We probably have to cut a lot of that out. So, I don't
mean, we
know.
don't
We'll
have
see.
to.
We'll see how long it ends up being. But next time, we are going to do a DLC. It could be
Yes.
1 or 2 episodes. It might be a really long 1 episode. I don't know yet. But I know we're going to do the Descent DLC, which is pretty long and really lore heavy, which is exciting.
Yes, I'm ready to go back to the deep roads. I don't have to stress about being the all-powerful Inquisitor in the deep roads.
Well, they called you there for a reason.
Fuck. I just want to kill Darkspawn.
But we will, oh my god, we're going to hold so many Darkspawn.
Yes.
And we'll learn a big piece of lore that you've never heard before.
Okay.
And we'll directly tie into Velgard, which will be exciting.
That's fun.
So, that'll be great.
And maybe next week I'll play. Especially for
Oh.
coming up on the end of the game to give me some practice playing before Veilguard.
If you
'Cause
want
I'm
to
gonna-
play.
If I want to play Veilguard, then it would be good to get some practice. I don't know. Do you play Veilguard on controller or mouse and keyboard?
I play it on controller.
Okay.
If you're going to play all of Velgard, which will give you tutorials, if you want to go in for this, is fine. It's going to be one of the toughest things we do in the game.
Oh shit, so should I wait till after the deep roads?
I think maybe so.
Okay.
But that's up to you. It's pretty tough.
Okay, I'll let you do the deep roads then. I'll just be here for support.
Like, I think we're going to gain maybe like 5 levels in the deep roads.
Oh shit.
Like, it's
Okay.
going to be pretty tough because it was a thing after the game released. So we are supposed to like technically maybe play it after we finish the game, but we're not gonna do that.
Okay. Well then I'll let you handle that. I'll take over after the deep roads.
Okay. Alright.
Because I want to get some playtime on the controller just to get used to it, but we can wait till after the deep roads for the rest of the game until Veilguard.
Okay.
Because I'm not used to playing with a controller.
That's totally fine. I will say Velgard is pretty different, but yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Yeah. I prefer it, but you can absolutely play it on mouse and keyboard also. If you want to play Veilguard on mouse and keyboard, you can do that.
Yeah,
that's up to you.
I've been getting a little practice with controller because
I was a console girly, so
yeah.
I prefer controller, but we can do.
Well, like
mouse
I said,
and
I didn't
keyboard.
start playing video games until I met you, so I was always mouse and keyboard.
But I'm telling you, like, if you want to do Veilguard on mouse and keyboard, I can absolutely let you do that.
Because like Baldur's Gate I've been playing on controller because it pissed me off that you had to point and click to walk.
See, that's the one game I don't like to play on controller, interestingly enough, is Baldur's Gate. I like to play it on mouse and keyboard.
I preferred it for storage purposes and like organizing my chest and everything.
Yeah.
But walking pissed me off so bad with mouse and keyboard. I hated the fact that you couldn't use WASD to walk. You had to point and click.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And then I'd just be running and it'd be like, survival check failed. And I'm like, what the hell are you even talking about? Because I'm 10 miles ahead already because I just scrolled to where I wanted to go.
Yeah.
But like with controller, I can actually move like a normal person in the game.
That's fair.
Anyways, we're going to wrap this up here. We do hope you enjoyed. Please do remember to like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.